All right, you guys ready to play D&D? I don't remember what happened last time. I know you went to Telemy Hill, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're on our way to Telemy.
No, you went
No.
to
No,
Telemy Hill.
oh,
talked
yeah,
to
you
Jingle
left
Jangle.
in the middle, Cat.
Oh, right. I'm sorry. What did I miss?
Ooh.
We made friends with a little goblin, I
Jingle
think.
Jangle.
Yeah, Jingle Jangle.
Yeah, she's a little goblin.
She's my favorite. She's my new favorite. She has every key, I think, just about. She has most of the keys.
And
And we
she unlocked
unlocked.
the cage for Sir Televar,
Yeah.
who left you guys a magical dagger as payment. And vanished. I don't remember if you guys talked to Jingle Jangle about anything in particular.
We know she doesn't like small spaces. She has a fear of being locked
She has a
behind a door
fear,
that she can't
yeah,
get out
being
of.
locked behind a door that she can't open. Yes.
And so she wants more keys.
So yeah, she's an obsessive. She had a flail with keys on it. Yeah, but I don't remember if she filled you guys in on the anything going on in the world of Prismere.
I think either her or the Hill, one of the two, told us about the ruler of the realm. It's like
I know
a
Sir
hag thing or something.
Sir Televar told you guys that the Zablina, the original ruler of Prismere, is locked away somewhere by the by the coven, by the hags. I think he said there were 3 of them, and each one is there 3 of them. Hither, and Yon. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
3
what
of
you
them.
said.
Oh, we met those ghosts in the well, also.
Oh
The
yeah,
well ghosts.
but somebody has filled you in that she's locked away. They've sort of taken over her realm. And yes, there are floaty ghosts that came out of the well and gave you guys a blessing. They told you the wells did not used to be there, and they seem to randomly spout water or suck it in. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we need to find a boat.
Yes, because the water level raises and lowers randomly. Right now, it's like 3.5 feet, which the snail can cruise through fairly effectively. But if it gets any deeper than this, the snail's not going to be able to carry you guys because it can't swim very well.
Yeah.
What else has happened here? You met Sir Talavar at the Slanty Tower. He was escaping downfall in a hot air balloon and crashed into it when his pilot died. He was trapped in a little golden cage by Bavlorna, who is, as he described her, the toad-like hag that has currently set up shop here and is in downfall. You ran across that well. You got attacked by brigands at some point, and EJ had a kung fu battle, and they told them to go challenge their master, which is in the brigands' tollway.
And it's the battle of destiny now.
Yeah, which you guys are sort of going to have to head through brigands' tollway on your way toward downfall, which is where the hag is. I think that's been about it.
Also, the suits of armor.
Oh yeah,
That,
you guys walked around in some suits of armor, mirrored you on an ancient battlefield.
Here. I'm so glad that I was with the snail the whole time.
Ancient battlefield. I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was neat.
So you had just left Telemy Hill, and you're beginning your way northward, sort of toward the Brigands Tollway, out toward Downfall, and I believe you run across that. Oh well. Does anybody does anybody have food on them?
We do.
Yeah, I bought rations and also raided the tree thingy orchard.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
should
Okay.
have just
Cool.
some granola bars or something.
It says I have rations on my person.
Cool. Go ahead if you guys ate apples, but for a day of travel, go ahead and mark some rations off for me. 1 ration.
Where are my rations
So
at?
how much candy is that?
I don't know. I don't have a point of reference for.
Okay, I probably have like, I don't know, 3 candies. So
You should start with rations.
yeah, I think I have 10. That's what the starting is.
I think a candy would be half a meal.
I don't actually know how many rations I have. I know that I did stop in the feasting
I have
orchard
10.
to like grab a bunch of stuff, but I don't know how much
Yeah,
that
we got
actually
some to-go boxes.
equated to.
9 rations.
It's based on your
left.
background, or like what like.
But I meant
bags
after
there.
we started.
Yeah, but like that stuff is not like preserved, and it's not gonna last very long in a swamp.
Well, you gotta eat it first.
Yeah. So yes, just I'm going to try to remember to keep track of that, but I will probably forget. Anyway, you guys begin traveling onward on the snail, heading northward toward the Brigand's Tollway, and it's hours of just slogging through muck and mud. There are times that somebody has to get off the snail and sort of scout ahead to find a path that the snail can take. So it's hot. Mosquitoes buzz at you constantly. It is overall a wet and unpleasant experience. And as you guys are traveling about halfway through the day, about midday, you think, it's hard to tell because everything is always kind of overcast in this cloudy mist, so you can't really see the sun. But about halfway through the day, you think, can I have everybody make a perception check?
Absolutely.
Perception. It's not.
Oh,
Oh,
shit, Violet.
I did right.
Okay. So, Violet, well before anybody else notices, there's a hot, sort of stymied breeze that passes over you. And as it blows by, you notice, sort of coming from the northeast, you can smell like the most delicious, like smelling beef stew scent, like just sort of wafts past you.
Traveler stew?
Oh, motherfuckers, guys. Guys, there's some stew I smell. Which one of you guys is holding out on me? Also, why do I want to eat stew? That's not candy.
I
She
know,
sits there
sometimes you need
questioning.
other things.
I think it's that way. Is there anybody in front of me?
You're all riding the giant snail.
Okay, so there's nobody like directly in front of me. Should we follow our nose? Maybe it'll lead us to a boat. A soup boat.
I
don't
could
know if
always go for
stew
some beef.
means that there's a boat, but
No,
yeah,
but
I'm
if there's
down with
food,
it.
there's people, and if there's people, there's probably boats.
Yeah, okay.
Well, logic.
So you guys turn the snail in that direction, and it schlorps along through the muck and mud. As it begins to move, you can hear it almost sounds like this heavy creak of a tree bending, this like long creaking noise, followed by a slap, like a heavy slap, like a log falling in the water. And then you hear it again, slap, slap, in this like very like rhythmic pattern. As you come around to the sort of a bend, there's a small stream to one side and heavy, big, like ball cypress trees on the other. You can see, sort of walking its way through the muck and mud, is a giant building. It's 2 stories, large, and has these long tendril-like roots that are sort of pulling it up along the muck and mud. As it comes within sight of you guys, it sort of settles and like sinks into the goo slightly, and the sign out front squeaks as it swings back and forth, and the sign says "In at the end of the road," and that stew smell at this point hits everybody.
We should definitely go on the big righty house. Tall house.
A slate shingled roof, worm-eaten walls, dozens of tiny little orbs of pale light buzz around the exterior of it like fireflies, and it sort of rocks itself into place.
Do you think?
You know,
Oh, okay.
it must be strange living there.
Well,
You should always
it's an
feel like
inn.
you're moving in.
I push Ollie off of the snail.
I watched this happen.
I roll a dex save because I don't want to fall off the snail.
Sure, yeah. You guys want to actually do that?
Mm.
You can make a athletics check for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
I'll just barely.
Okay, so yeah, you shove her hard, and Alia sort of slips, but manages to roll in such a way that you manage to maintain your purchase on the snail.
You think they'd let the snail in?
And as the
Probably
thing
not.
settles, like cottony puffs of smoke come billowing out of the chimney.
Well, you can imagine it's warm in there. Actually, I have no
Yeah.
idea. Are we cold out here?
No, it's a swamp. It's hot.
And humid.
Just like Houston.
It's just not good.
Perfect weather.
Yeah. Alright. I guess let's go, let's get a closer look at this place. You know, maybe they have, you know, I don't know, like a hard candy or something that they make here. I don't know. You know, it smells like they don't, but maybe.
You probably should think about eating something a little more substantial.
Oh.
Yeah, what if your teeth all rot out?
Oh no, that's gonna happen either way, but you know.
We already discussed this. My dad enchanted my teeth
Oh yeah,
to
that's right, I
protect me from
forgot.
cavities, because he's like the good father, you know. But diabetes is a thing, so... Okay, we can go in. I'm sure there's a cleric for that, though.
Does
Maybe
greater
you just found a head
restoration you,
purple.
so you don't have diabetes anymore.
Yeah, maybe I need to go see a witch.
Wait a second
Well,
while
with our-
I yeet some people onto this map.
With our luck, we'll run into 3 of them.
Well, you know, sometimes it'd be like that. 3 of them. You know, I shot one of those monster minions. It was great.
You know, Violet, if you see a candy house, you shouldn't eat it.
Why not?
I'm just letting you know.
But
Just
it's
in case.
probably delicious.
There you
Yeah,
guys
but
I
That's
plucked you
someone's home.
down at the front door.
Okay.
I'm sorry, actually.
I'll try to
This is
remember
the
your
back.
words.
This is the
Great.
front. You go up
Gotcha.
onto the heavy porch, and there's a big like oaken door. You can hear the sounds of like music and the clatter of forks and knives on plates and some friendly chatter. You can hear people talking on the other side.
Can I do a pre-favor that Alia's gonna try and keep a feel for?
Sure.
Since apparently there's people in here, if the house gets up to walk again, could you let me know? Because I don't want to accidentally ditch our snail.
Sure.
yeah, is there like a horse hitch or something that we could
We just
tie our
park our-
snail to?
No,
You
just
can
park it on the side of the
You
building.
just bring it up on the front porch.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's allowed.
hang on. I mean, there's nobody there telling you not to.
Okay.
There we go.
Well, then let's do that. Yeah, snail.
See, he'll fit on the porch. See, he'll just sort of slurp his way up onto the porch.
Yay!
Hanging out, having a good time.
You guys
As
are
one does.
at the door. I didn't bother with the dynamic lighting on this map, but
I'll go ahead and walk through whatever direction towards the beef stew.
okay, you go through so you can move your token in. You go through, and there's a woman behind the bar, like deep sunken wrinkles. She looks like the grandma that owns Tweety Bird. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The little like what is that called? That bun? Beehive? Bee's nest? Hive? What is that called?
Being like that?
Yeah.
It's just called a bun.
It's a bun.
Oh, but I think beehive.
No, there's a
beehive is
like
where the whole hair does that.
Oh,
Not just-
gotcha.
I don't know.
Then bun.
She has like a bun, gray hair pulled back in a bun. She comes in, she looks over at the group of you and smiles and goes, "Oh, hello there, travelers. Yeah. Come on in, have a seat. There's a table in the back that you could probably pull some chairs up to. And it's like it's warm and cozy. The humidity almost goes away. Like there's this it's almost like having a nice blanket wrapped around you. Like that uncomfortable, stifling feeling of heat goes away. But you can see there's a big hearth in the center of the chamber that has got a big roaring fire going in it. She's like, sit. I'll bring stew.
Yeah, stew.
That would be great. I'm gonna like get closer
uh,
to her.
She looks at you and goes, I'd
This
like to welcome you to the inn at the end of the road. My name is Sue, with a T.
Oh, okay.
You are my guests. And when she says you are my guests, like this, you get this like sensation of like, almost like having you've all at this point probably had spells cast at you. You get this feeling of having a spell cast on you. This like sense of something magical happening.
What? I raised my hand.
Petra.
What's that mean? What?
Oh, what? It's a rule here. And go sit down. I'll bring you stew.
Oh, okay.
Can I make an Arcana check to see? I'm not proficient in Arcana.
There's
so I
a
don't
few
know.
other people, like, sort of. There's a girl in a corner reading. There's a guy, like, deep into his cups, leaned up against the wall. There's a few other what look like guests scattered about. But, like, people sort of look up at you and wave and smile as you come in. There's a goblin off in one corner, like, just devouring a bowl of stew. But she motions at you, Violet. Go sit! And she turns around and starts, out of a big cook pot behind her, starts ladling bowls of stew.
Ma'am, can I ask you something?
Sure.
Would you happen to have any candy?
No. I got stew.
Okay, the stew will be fine.
Okay, go sit down.
Yes, ma'am.
So she fixes these big bowls of stew and then comes over big things of crusty bread on the side, some sliced cheeses. She puts these big platters of stew, a big sliced plum pie in the middle of it, and she's sort of serving everyone. She goes, "Oh, so here in Prismere," and she's looking at Petra, "dearie, if you're invited into someone's home, you have to obey by the rules of conduct."
Okay. That
Would
seems
you
fair.
give us a lowdown of the rules of conduct?
Yeah, I would like to know what
Of course,
those
of course. Newcomers, well, welcome to Prismere. It used to be much nicer, but there's the rule of
So we've
hospitality, which is the one that we're going to be enjoying today. When someone enters your home, you're expected to be gracious and accommodating to them until such time they prove by their words or actions undeserving of such hospitality.
Mm-hmm.
You have very lovely
It's
hair.
fair.
Thank you,
Is that
dearie.
it?
No, there's the rule of ownership. You're not supposed to steal from a friend, an enemy, or a stranger. To take something that doesn't belong to you without the rightful owner's permission is a crime and an unforgivable breach of etiquette. That's how come the Aragon with the blue scarf ended up on the tree before they cut it down. And I can tell you that story. It's a good one. And then there's the rule of reciprocity. When a friend, enemy, or stranger offers you a gift, like a big bowl of stew, you're obliged to accept it and offer something of comparable value. A gift or
like
service.
money or whatever.
Oh, I'm not real interested in money, no dear. Just, any old trinket though will do. So I like to collect things to remember people by.
Oh, that's nice.
What if we take the stew? That's when we would have to take this.
But not taking the stew would be considered being rude in my home, and that breaks the rule of hospitality. You see.
I think that means she gets to kick you out, EJ.
I
Or
think that's
something.
So
Oh.
out of question,
She sort of leans back and dusts her apron, like wipes her hands off, and she puts her hands on her pudgy little hips. She's only like 5 feet tall. She's with her little grandmother.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out exactly. So what would stop unwanted trades?
Well, if I give you something and you give me something that's not of equal value, that would be breaking the rule. And back when
No. And this is in theory because the soup smells delicious. But in theory, if you gave me something that I didn't want, would I still have to give you something in comparable trade, even if I didn't want what you gave me?
Well, why would I give you something you don't want?
In, as I said, for pure example.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I don't understand the question.
I think maybe that might break the rule of hospitality if they
Oh,
gave us something
probably
we
if I
didn't
tried to
want.
force you. Consent is important, sweetie.
Okay.
You
Sorry,
know.
I'm trying to wrap my head around everything.
So, but I don't know how it works these days. When Zablina ruled Prismir, that nobody dared violate her rules when she had them laid out, and those that did mostly disappeared without a trace, except that Harangon bandit. She hung him from a tree.
Well,
Cool.
oh no, I'm trying to get your accent.
Was he dead before? But
Oh,
before he
oh
was
no.
hung up, or
As far as I know, Miss Sablina, she wasn't much on killing people. What she did is, you seen that giant stump out there in the swamp? What she did was she nailed his scarf to that tree and then made it grow real tall.
Isn't that just hanging someone?
Well, I don't know. He just hung up there for a long time. He's down now. Since them, since the Hourglass Coven came in and sort of took over. The bandits done cut that tree down. He's out there running around. They have that self-centered view of ownership. It's silly.
does he abide by the rules of hospitality out in the plains?
Of
Or
course not. They're always out there stealing stuff. They don't follow the rules.
I think we may have crossed paths with some of his ilk.
Well, yeah, probably. But now Bavlorna, she's the one that's in charge here, and she like motions around herself now. And she really is the one that's supposed to be enforcing the rules. So if they're stealing stuff and she's not enforcing the rules on them, then I don't know. Maybe they steal stuff for them.
We'll
Well,
have to look into
Best thing for it would be put Ziblina back on her throne so she could go back to the strict enforcements of the rules. Be done in a heartbeat. Everybody would get along. Prosperity would be manifest for all.
I have to agree with that.
Sounds nice.
How many bowls of soup is this worth? A dollhouse
Well,
sized for a pixie.
That's lovely, dear. You give me that right here, and I'll take this, and then you go right ahead. You just eat stew until you can't see straight, sweetie. Y'all want something to drink? You want tea?
Ooh, I'll take some tea.
You want some sweet tea?
Oh yeah, sweet, please.
Okay, y'all want ice?
Yeah, ice.
Okay, I can do that. Anything else I can help you out with? When you're done with that stew, you eat that plum pudding there. Yeah, that one's real good.
I'll be right back.
Well, thank you very much.
Does this dollhouse afford us our banquet?
Well, I mean, it does you.
So
But
everyone counts separately.
Well, I gave you something, so you're supposed to give me something.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see.
Now make sure you I know y'all are new, and I'll make sure you keep track of that those 3 rules. Those are important. Oh, this is a nice pumpkin, dear. I'm gonna get your tea. I'll be right back. This is a good pumpkin. I'm gonna put this right up on display. Toddles off with the pumpkin in the dollhouse. Sort of leaves you guys alone at the table for a minute or two.
I'm running out of things to barter with.
I don't have much in the way of trinkets, guys, but I do.
Well, time to become kleptomaniacs, I guess.
Don't we have all those bottles of memories?
Oh yeah.
Do we really want to be giving those away? They aren't ours.
Yeah.
Well, maybe not the memories, but we did steal their clubs. Maybe they need clubs to protect themselves against people that show no hospitality.
Or decorative art of clubs, yeah. I'm liking this.
She comes back like while you guys are having this talk and puts
so
the tray of drinks down, and she goes, "Well, if you don't have anything to trade, you can always do something for the person, you know."
What?
I don't really have much. I can do that one.
Sure.
What is it?
You could do something for it you know, if I give you stew and let you stay in my inn and take care of you, you could do something for because I'm doing something nice for you. You could do something nice for me.
What would
It's
you
a
like nice to be done for you in return for this stew?
she sort of shrugs and goes, well, you're supposed to sort of offer it freely. I'm not really supposed to ask.
Oh, well, I mean, like, do you need like some sweeping done?
Oh, sure,
Some
sweetie. Yeah,
wash some
I
dishes?
can
I
get
don't
you a
know.
broom. Yeah, you're welcome to wash some dishes if you want to just clean about. You know, it's hard keeping up with it now now that I'm a bit older. You know, in Zablina's time, the inn here was the talk of Prismere. It was she like chef kisses. It was just the greatest thing ever. But without her magic holding it up, I do think the place is a bit in shackles. If you could help me clean it up a bit, yeah.
Okay,
Um,
I'll help you clean. I'm good at
is
cleaning,
everything pretty
probably.
well organized in this space?
Yeah. I
Okay.
mean, like I said, it looks like it you didn't notice it before, but now that Petra has offered, you do notice like some tables could be cleared and like maybe wiped off, like the floor might could use a good sweeping. There's probably some dirty glasses piled up on the bar she hasn't gotten to.
Uh, Petra, if you wanna bust the tables when we're done, I'll do dishes.
Okay, sounds good.
And I'll sweep. I imagine that would be good for maybe some tea and a place to sleep.
Oh, sure, sweetie, you eat up though. Don't you worry about that. Now, as long as y'all are gonna help out, that's a good idea. Let's go on and y'all eat, and we'll worry about it later.
Awesome.
And
Cool.
yeah, I'll be at the bar.
I'll start digging in.
Y'all just give me a holler if you need anything, all right? And she sort of toddles off again.
I think this is a fair trade. I don't think there's any harm in eating the stew.
Yeah.
You see, out of like the corner of your eye, EJ, you just see Violet kind of look around. She reaches into her coat, dumps something into her soup, puts it back in her coat, starts eating.
The side of candy with your beef stew.
It's always better when it's candied.
Gross.
Do
That's
you want
nasty.
some?
Well,
Maybe if I, maybe a little when I'm getting close to the end.
Amateur.
As they say, a spoiled apple ruins a whole bunch.
I'm gonna ruin all of you.
no, you are not. Mm-mm.
You don't want any? You don't want any candy, Alia?
I'm good, thanks.
I'll take
No.
some.
Oh, okay. She hands you like a ribbon candy. She's like, this one?
Ooh.
This one's great.
Well, is that like one of those like sour belts or whatever?
It's like an older candy. It's like a hard candy, but it's like
Oh, okay.
stripes on it.
Yeah,
I
that's
guess.
this
Yeah, I
thing.
know what you're talking about. Cool.
Yeah, it does that.
I stow that for later.
Yeah. See, Cat knows all the candies.
Oh yeah,
So-
might not have a sweet tooth, the cat does.
I'm feeling the cat's inner sweet tooth.
It's like in like figure eights almost, or like S shapes.
Yeah, it's
That's that
really
stuff.
pretty to watch being made.
You guys while away a few hours in the inn, do some cleaning. At some point, she'll come back up to you guys. Sue with a T, TSU. Will come back up to you guys and ask if you want rooms for the night. If the snail's gonna be okay on the front porch. Um, you know. She goes, "Oh, I'm sorry. Which direction are y'all heading?"
Excellent question.
We're
I think
Over
we've been
yonder?
we've been moving. No, yonder's that way, sweetie. And she
Oh,
points the other way.
sorry.
We're going sort of northish right now. That's the direction the inn's decided it's gonna go. I hope that's okay with y'all. She says right now, and like you guys have felt no movement.
Oh. Okay.
It's a good thing you can still on the porch.
Yeah, we're trying to get to Downfall.
Oh, see, yeah, we're heading up sort of toward Brigand's Tollway. If you don't mind crossing that to get to Downfall.
Yeah, I think that was the plan anyway.
Oh, okay, good then. All right, well, yeah, come on. Come on, I'll show you to your rooms once you're done with that cleaning. Separate rooms together. How many are we talking here? I got
3?
big beds, little beds.
2?
I got rooms with adjoined beds.
I'll say 3. Just if every room has 2.
Well, I mean the big rooms only got 1, and then I got. Well, y'all just come over and she like walks you around, and like the place seems bigger on the inside than it did on the outside. She has lots of like room layouts and designs. And yeah, you guys can all have like separate rooms, or you can share rooms with like beds in them, or you can share beds. She can hook you up. She has a private eating chamber. She shows you where the pooper is.
A private eating chamber?
She goes, oh yeah, if you got to go in there and talk all secretive, there's a place where you can go and just be kind of quiet and secret and have your meal.
Fancy.
Interesting. Or we could just have one big bed and then share all our secrets there.
I mean, if you want to have one big bed.
Violet turns purple.
Oh, sweetie, don't you worry. Here at the end of the road, we don't judge. If y'all are a polycule, I can get you a polycule room.
We're not a polycule, but
No, because you two are sisters.
Yeah.
She sort of motions. Oh, I'm sorry, sweeties. I never got your names.
EJ, why are you making that face?
What?
Thinking about having sisters. I don't know.
I punch EJ in the arm.
I'm sorry, my mind wandered. I'm EJ, if you haven't heard from the
EJ.
rowdy one.
And you, my blushing little bashful friend there.
I'm purple.
Purple. Oh, that's like the color your face turns. All right.
Yeah.
And what about the two sisters here, the twinsies? What about you guys?
I'm Ashley.
Ember.
Ember. Okay, well, it's nice to meet you all, sweeties. If you need anything, just let me know, and we'll show you. Eventually, she shows you the guys' rooms, and you can pass out for the day, and the end will sort of travel for you.
I think Alia doesn't like go to bed right away. I think she goes and she just kind of absent-mindedly dusts and lets her brain like settle.
Sure.
I do want to ask Sue about the boats. Excuse me, Sue, madam.
Oh, yeah, sweet.
Do you know where we could find a boat? I hear we're going to have to travel through water.
Yeah, I mean, most of this whole place is water. I mean, sometimes you find them just sticking out of the mud out in the middle of nowhere. They get stuck. People leave them behind. But no, I don't know where you could find a boat exactly. But the Brigand's Tollway, it used to be a tree, and they built this big tollway out of it, and they're gonna try to tax you when you go across, But you can walk on it. When you get to Downfall, though, it's gonna be real wet. You might end up swimming a bit. Water's deeper over that way.
Oh no, no swimming for me if we can help it.
Yeah, don't drink
there
the water
always
out
this much
there
water?
neither. Oh no, sweetie, this used to be just like rolling grassy fields and little forests. It was real pretty before that Bavlorna took over from Zablina. It was a place of wonder and merriment,
So we've heard.
If somebody could just kick them old witches in the tuchus, I would not say no to that idea. And she kind of giggles conspiratorially.
That's kind of our aim. We're here looking to kick some witches out of the swamp.
Good, because they're a right dirty lot.
Get out of my swamp. Oh, sorry. I was practicing for later.
Any other questions for me, sweet?
That's it for me from now. I need to gather my thoughts.
Well, hopefully I'll wake y'all up in the morning. I don't know which direction the end's gonna turn when we get up the next day, but if we can drop you off at the Brigand's Tollway at least, and then you can move on from there.
Sounds good.
Okay. Anything else you guys want to do with the evening? Knock on each other's doors.
Heck yeah. Alright, so I got plans for the night.
Okay.
So there's first of all I wanna see what all is in behind the bar. I wanna take
So, like in the middle of the
inventory.
night, you're gonna get up and go downstairs.
Yeah.
Like everybody's going to bed. When you go downstairs, Sue is just standing behind the bar.
I'm gonna walk back there anyway.
Like there's nobody back there. She goes, "Oh, well, sweetie, you can't come back here."
Well, I gotta know what you have.
She cocks her head to the side. Honey, this is my home. You don't just go into somebody's kitchen in their home and go through their stuff. This is an employees only area, and you're not an employee. You don't need to know what I have and don't have.
But what if I
If I
wanted
have
to trade
anything, I'll
for
share
it?
it. That she shakes her head. It's not a trade, sweetie. It's a gift freely given.
Okay. She's gonna go over to the fireplace.
Okay. Yeah, it's warm and cozy. You can pull a chair over there.
Put some wood in there.
It doesn't really seem to need tending.
What?
Like it doesn't. It's
Is
not.
it magic?
It doesn't. Do you say that you ask her?
Yeah.
She goes, "Well, honey, it's an inn that walks on big, tenderly wooden legs. It's always the perfect temperature."
Well,
What do you mean? Is it
I
magic?
just thought, it required a lot of.
Does a toad shit in the swamp?
Imagine it does.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I'm finding it very hard to find things to do.
You done give me the little dollhouse?
I know, but that's just like a gift,
Yeah, and I gave you hospitality and stew, and it's fine, baby. We're all set. Go on up to bed and get you some sleep. Get dry. Get your socks out.
Yeah, you're right.
I can smell your feet from here, sweetie.
Dang it.
And that boy EJ, he ain't gonna like it if you got stinky feet.
You don't know. She's just like, all right. You got
Oh, honey,
anything?
you don't get as old as I do without picking up a few things.
Well, do you have anything that'll make me smell better?
Yeah, go take a bath.
What about for when I'm not here?
She
When
shrugs.
I'm on
No,
the road and all.
I'm sorry, sweet. I'm not much for perfumes or anything like that. If that's what you mean, I don't have anything like
What
that.
about like really strong booze? Do you think that would burn the stink off? Like I don't.
I mean, a bath would probably get the stink right off you.
Okay.
Go on, third door on the left. He waves you down the hall.
Right. Is that magic too? Cause like if it's magic, I might be in the bath all night.
Don't go sleep in the tub. Just don't pass out in there and drown.
I hadn't considered that. Can you check on me in like an hour?
Sure, sure, sweetie. I come check on you.
Thanks, Mom.
I'm not your mama.
Well, I never knew my mom, but I imagined that you were just like her. She goes upstairs without any kind of affirmation or confirmation.
When you say I imagine you were just like her, is like we don't see this as players, but like or as characters, but us as players, the passively observing audience. You would see she watches you for a little, like, go up the stairs and then sort of stares at the top of the staircase after Violet goes up for a while, and she sort of takes a deep breath and sighs.
Mm.
Anything else you guys want to do in the evening?
I think I might take some time to practice some magic. Burn
Okay.
off all my extra spell slots before I go to bed.
Sure. Why wouldn't you?
Ooh, hey, Alia,
Yeah.
how many hit points do you have?
Mm, I think I'm good.
No, how many hit points do you have though?
18.
Let's see. Good night. Go to sleep, sweet Alia. Mwah. And I
How many hit points do you have, Petra?
have 20.
Okay. Because there's no way you can cast this spell without getting yourself.
Yeah, I know.
I wake up a minute later. I'm like, damn it! I wanted to get dressed first.
Oh, dang, it only lasts a minute? Oh, well.
I think it's 10 minutes.
Either way, it's not long.
No, it's not. Long.
Yeah. It's fine.
That's
I'm not
hilarious.
sleeping in my outdoor
It might
clothes.
be
Petra.
a minute, which is 10 rounds. You can't get into the
Listen,
bed
I
with your
need
outside.
practice, okay?
Duration's 1 minute, Cat's right. I saw a random aside. I saw a guy posting all of the things I've learned since I started living with a woman. And then she started doing it too. She was like, all of the things I've learned since I started living with a man. And one of the things he talked about was I have different clothes to sleep in than I do to, like, she won't let me wear my outside clothes. And he put that in quotation marks in the bed. And then one of the things she posted was like, our dryer broke, and he just fixed it. He just went there, took it apart, and fixed it. That's a thing you can do. And it was just like this huge list. He was like, I have different towels now. Like, I have a washcloth and a towel, and then there's another one that's just for drying your hand.
Wow.
Yeah.
I was really thinking he meant he only had one giant body towel. That's it.
Oh.
Which is probably actually still true.
I learned things from the player handbook because I was doing stuff. Apparently the spell find traps doesn't actually like locate the traps. It just tells you that they exist.
Wow.
That's good.
That's awful. Like the
Uh,
detect good and evil spell that does not detect good nor evil.
It doesn't?
No. It just detects whether or not there's fae, fiend, undead, or celestials nearby. And that does not tell you if they're good, bad, or indifferent.
or different.
Actually, I guess it did historically, but now it doesn't, and it annoys me.
Anyway, you guys sleep for the evening, unless there's anything else that needs to be done.
Oh, I smell better, right? Like,
Yes, you could take a bath.
nice. Okay.
As a side note, the only reason I know the whole sleep thing was because of that whole shenanigans and Jay incident.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's really not a lot of time.
No.
I see Susie making miming knocking.
I'm miming knocking. Okay. Did we all get separate rooms, or are we all in the same room?
We got separate.
I think you guys get separate rooms.
Okay. Then first, I'm gonna go talk to Petra.
Yes? Huh?
Petra,
What's up?
can you do me a big favor?
What would you like?
Can you smell me?
I guess so. I don't have a very good nose, but
Do I smell okay?
yeah, you smell fine.
Oh. The bath worked.
Do
Fuck yeah. Okay. And
you need a second opinion? Because Alia's in here too.
Yeah. Hey, Alia. You're in here? You awake?
Yeah.
Are you awake?
Yes.
She just like
I
puts her
mean,
armpit up over your head. She's like, smell me.
He just looks at you flatly.
Smell me.
Why?
Like, she doesn't smell bad. Just smell her, Alia.
There's a distinct lack of why.
Personal reasons.
I've learned not to ask questions, okay?
Personal ones.
I just start getting up like
Well, she didn't vomit, so I'm gonna say that it's probably pretty good at ditch up. Okay.
Yeah, I think you're fine.
Alright,
You're
awesome.
good.
why? Just- Why?
She runs out the door.
Sometimes you need a second opinion, Alia.
And then she goes back to bed. Or goes to bed.
You head off and go to sleep.
Why?
Anything anybody else wants to do?
Like, has she never had a bath before? Does she not know how they work?
So, respite and rest in the inn at the end of the road finds you guys. You awaken the next morning. How's everybody feeling the next day?
I would like to say EJ feels rested, but also is like in the morning does his workout routine, like push-ups, some handstands, some yoga, that sort of thing, just to limber up.
Kata.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Alia's towards the end of the processing where it was like, wait, did this happen? I feel like this actually happened. Wait, this actually happened. Okay. Alright. Like,
Yeah, you have that moment where like you wake up and don't know where you are,
yeah.
and then like you
Yeah.
have to piece it all back together in your head, and you're like, oh god,
Dang, yesterday was long.
I'm trapped in a storybook.
I think Violet wakes up and she, pulls out her retainer, puts it in her plastic container that she keeps.
Oh.
She picks up a bottle of what looks like might be Listerine, but is in fact like a liquid candy. Swirls it around, spits it out.
My gosh.
And then I think she just kind of like sits there and opens a music box and starts like flipping through a book. That's like her morning routine.
Eventually,
I think-
this. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Petra.
Oh.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
I think Petra probably wakes up early and like leaves her room. Or EJ, are you practicing like training in your room or like elsewhere?
I would think in the room, in my
Okay.
room.
Well, never mind then. I wake up early. I guess I'm like reading a little book that I got, reading about casting spells
Okay.
and stuff.
Sure.
A
Eventually,
self-help sorcery book.
Sorcery for Dummies.
Yeah.
Third edition. Eventually, the
Gestures
smell
101.
and sound of fried meat beckons to you, and you guys all head downstairs to the siren song of bacon and ham being fried, and big platters of eggs, and more crusty bread, and Sue feeds you guys well. And as you look out the windows, you realize, the location of the inn over the course of the evening has changed, and you can see through the windows the Brigand's Tollway. There's a foggy mist that stretches out before you, a rickety causeway made of wooden planks from wide web-like structure above the bog. 300 feet away, many of these causeways converge to enormous ivy-covered tree stump that rises a good 10, 20 feet high up out of the fog bank that enshrouds it. And it's sort of this rickety group of paths. Sort of sticking up out of the swamp. They're like piers, winding together, woven network of piers.
Well, that looks like our stop.
Piers, like as in like a a pier, like a harbor pier?
Yeah, like where you would dock like a small boat, but they're 30 feet like long. So or I'm sorry, yeah, they're about 30 feet long. They stretch out crisscross in different directions.
But so it's like think of a star or
It's on
sun, and then it's like,
it's on the map.
Hmm?
Hang on. You guys onto the appropriate map. You can see it on the map. There you go.
okay, gotcha. I didn't realize those were piers. I thought that was like stone.
Now they're like little bridges, basically. And the water here is deeper, but you're only like 5-10 feet from the closest one. And Sue feeds you guys and goes, "Well, you know, I hope y'all everything turns out good for you." And I never did ask what brings the group of you here in the first place. Why'd you come to Prismere of all places? This is an unpleasant place right now.
We made a deal with a Kenku child.
Oh,
Hmm.
well, that's a bad idea.
Tell me about it.
Shouldn't go making deals.
Well, we have to keep our promise. Also, I think it was. We were just trying to bring joy and happiness to everyone at the
Well, that's an honorable
carnival.
call. And Violet, for you, there's still this like inexorable pull in the sense that like whatever it is you're here looking for is closer.
Well,
Oh, I remember what Jingle Jangle told you now. They told you that to get from Hither to another place in Prismere, either Tither or Yon, you would need a guide, and they suggested someone in Downfall, which I believe is what drew your guys' attention to Downfall.
Yeah.
They suggested a scarecrow named Clapperclaw, I think.
yeah. Oh, hey Sue.
Hmm? Yeah, sweetie.
Smell me.
Smell much better.
Awesome.
Because, look, I'm rooting for you.
Thanks. I did just like you said.
Good job. Anything else before you guys want to head out onto the Brigand's Tollway? I think this is a no.
Nah, I think we're probably good.
Yeah, I'm just drawing a blank. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
there's, yeah.
Okay, so you guys head out of the inn at the end of the road onto the Brigand's Tollway. It's rickety, rotten planks, but you begin heading in the direction that you know Downfall is in. Um, from where you guys are at this point, it's sort of almost due west, and it's if you move cautiously, like slowly and carefully, it's not bad going. Like the planks will sink and sag, some of them will break and give way, but if as long as you're careful and sort of pick your path, you can make your way. Can I have everybody make perception checks for me?
I can't believe I'm saying this, but hey, EJ,
Hey, hey, Ember.
are you looking forward to your fist fight of destiny?
Of course, that's why I'm here. Uh, just seeing as.
You guys have been traveling on the tollway for probably like 45 minutes to an hour, like while this conversation's going on. And then Violet, you suddenly become like aware of like this odd tingling feeling comes over you, that sense that you're being looked at. And you sort of look around and you realize that somewhere along the way, this like hunched hooded figure has started walking along behind the group of you. They're maybe 5 feet behind whoever's in the rear at this point.
I'm just gonna kind of slow down to become the person in the rear.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna slow down to a stop in hopes that I am stopped right next to them.
You stop and they like as you begin to slow down, they slow down, so they stay like maybe 5 feet behind you. And as you finally come to a stop, you hear a voice go, "Ha ha ha!" And with a flourish, the cloak gets cast away, revealing a 15-foot long bright blue scarf tied around the neck of a bouncing, bounding Paragon. And
Well, it's that dude from the story.
Oh, what's up, dude?
I have art for him.
Ooh.
He goes, "Ah, yes. I am no dude. I am Agdon Longscarf. And you," and as this is happening, you see bagpipes begin to erupt from somewhere ahead. And after a few notes, you recognize the song that was sung as you guys first entered the Brigand's Tollway, and a pair of rowboats begin sort of flanking you guys on the other side with herringons in them. He goes, "I am Agdon Longscarf." He takes a big bow. "Greatest martial artist and best brigand in the land."
Wow.
That's quite a
a
title.
claim.
Wow.
Well, I guess it's lucky that we're not from the land now, isn't it?
He kind of looks at you
Yes.
confused and goes, "I don't know what that means, but I tell you what, you have found yourself on my tollway, and as such must pay the toll."
Technically, no. We would have to pay the toll if we knew his toy before we got onto it, which we did not.
Didn't we though?
Can you make a deception check for me?
Oh, I'm bad at these.
Okay. Boop. He looks at you and goes, "Everyone in the land knows it's called the Brigand's Tollway. It's in the name, silly. So, you must pay the toll."
What is the toll?
"I would claim for you," and he sort of taps his big front teeth. Your favorite memory of a toy from when you were a child.
Why, Agdon, you seem like a very accomplished martial artist. I would be. I would love to hear and see your tales for myself. Maybe in exchange for safe passage for my companions and I.
Do you want me to tell you stories in return for safe passage?
No, I'm a big believer in showing instead of telling.
Letting your fists do the top.
Oh, a challenge then. He sort of like anime flitters about, like he's weird fast. Like the fact that the blue like trailing scarf is the the only thing that you can track with your eyes. "You would fight me.
Right.
And if you win, safe passage. If you lose, I get your memories."
Just EJ's memories, though, right?
No. I mean, if he wants to fight for just his passage, that's fine as well. Seems like a fair deal.
Well,
we lost Uzi.
EJ, I guess.
Oh, he's back.
Don't
Okay.
fail us.
No, of course not. I have utmost faith in my ability. I've been.
I vote we should each be allowed to assist him at least once. If we're all putting our things on the line.
In that case, my brigands can shoot at you. At least once.
One brigand apiece. Fair's fair.
Sort of thinks about it. I need somebody to make a persuasion check.
I got it.
I'll do it.
You didn't talk.
I don't know how many brigands you have. You could have 500 brigands, and then that just
true.
wouldn't be fair.
He said once. He said they would shoot at you once.
Yeah, that's still 500 shots.
Oh no, like that wasn't my intention, but yes. I need one of the people that's trying to make this deal. So EJ or Alia
You do persuasion.
to make a persuasion
I'm
roll.
0 in persuasion, so
I can do persuasion.
Okay, fuck. He goes. Deal. Every time one of you assists, one of my brigands will shoot at you. This seems fair.
Sounds good.
Good. And he like bounces like a few like 5-6 feet back away from everybody, and he starts like cracking his neck and stretching and like touching his toes and like just sort of getting loose, getting ready. And he does like as he starts to sort of pass through some actual movements. EJ, you see him throw a few kicks, and the speed at which he throws these kicks. At some point, one of them, like his foot, like lights a flame. Fire kicks off of it. And he sort of lands with a flourish, gives you like a big ridiculous bow, and he goes, "At your leisure, sir."
Are you okay?
I'm gonna need to learn how to do that. The flaming kick. Have at you. EJ bows and then flips back, like does a few cartwheels backwards and just.
I don't have a map for this, but let's just use the main map here, and I'll have you guys roll initiative for me. Petra, Alia, Violet,
I'm sure it's gonna be fine.
and
Ember.
I mean, I think you can take him. I knew this was coming. Thong Lung Scarf. There we go.
I forgot to select my token.
That's
but I
that's
got
okay.
a 12.
And
Oh my gosh, I forgot to roll initiative.
you little.
That would definitely help.
Oh shit! He rolled really high. Okay. He will go first, and he's gonna immediately hit you with his big thing. So he bounds quickly across the like broken planks of the ground and spins once, sweeping a kick, like a heel kick, directly at EJ's face. I need to change this music. Boop. 14 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
That hits you? Okay. The kick cracks you hard across the side of the face, and it scorches in a big bunny footprint into the side of EJ's face. You're going to take 10 fire damage. And then when he hits you, your eyes blur, your vision goes crazy for a moment, and from your point of view, he vanishes from sight. The rest of you can still see him, but he disappears for EJ. He then tries to punch you in the gut. 13 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. He swings you and actually, sorry, you're blind to hit. He's invisible, so he's advantage. So 24 to hit.
Okay, that is hit.
4 points of damage as he smashes a heavy blow into your stomach. EJ, blinking heavily, your eyes bleary, your face seared. You just feel a fist sink into your gut as you stumble back.
Did you say 4 points of damage?
4.
Okay.
How you looking?
Not great. As in, not well at all.
Okay.
So he says I can't see him, or do I just have disadvantage?
You can't see him, so you have the function of that is that you have disadvantage. Everybody else can still see him, but the rest of you guys see EJ's eyes like searching, like blinking, and he's looking around. He cannot see this person.
Come on, EJ, he's to your right.
Are you using your action to help?
No.
Okay.
I don't think. I don't really have anything for that. So,
I get the punch kicking.
Yep. Gonna punch, gonna kick, gonna do some martial arting.
6 will not hit him.
Mm-hmm.
Swing it, and all you hear is "ha ha."
Can I Yeah, I'm gonna do that again with the with my unarmed, the offhand, I think.
Sure. An 11 will also not hit him. All
All right. I'm still blind, but I'm not going to use
You're
the
not blind.
key.
He hit you and then disappeared. Like you can still see. You just can't see him.
Oh.
Everybody else can
Hmm.
still see him.
All right. I'm going to try again with the key point to do two more
Whatever.
strikes.
Okay.
Yeah, free blows.
A 10 doesn't hit. A 9 doesn't hit. Ha 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 ha! I told you, fool. I am the greatest martial artist in the world. Say goodbye to your memories. Or, I'm sorry, not in the world. In Tither.
In the
That is
lid.
EJ's turn.
wait.
Violet.
Wait, EJ, don't you have the thing? Inspo?
I do, but
Oh, okay, well.
I don't. Can I use inspo to make?
Oh, never mind.
I'll let you re-roll one of your attacks.
Oh,
and
yeah.
just take the
Also,
left
aren't you
number.
blessed? We got that bless from. Does that do attack rolls?
I don't remember. It was from the well.
Yeah.
Oh, right. It was 1d4 to any ability. Would
Oh.
attacking be ability?
No, an attack's not an ability check.
Okay, never mind then.
But yeah, I'll use my inspo to re-roll one. So like just flat roll.
I'll just let you take a flat roll, yeah.
Okay.
A 16 will hit him. So you managed to crack him once for 6. So you hit him. He stumbles back and goes, "I applaud you, sir, but I am still the greatest martial artist in the land." And the rest of you that can see him, you could tell he's just like exuding arrogance. And he's sort of. Have you guys all played Tekken?
Yeah.
I played Tekken.
Okay. Who's the Taekwondo guy in Tekken?
Oh, I don't.
Hwang.
Lei Wong?
Hwang.
Hwang.
He kind of has this, like, his front hand is down, his backhand is sort of only, like, loosely up, and he's, like, bouncing and switching stances a lot. He's very, like, nimble and quick. Violet.
I would like to cure wounds on EJ.
Okay, one of the bandits is going to shoot at you.
I don't care. There you go, EJ, all I got's 5.
Ooh,
Oh wait.
that's all I need.
Unless I'm hashtag blessed, does that have anything to do with it? No. Good luck. This is how I can help you.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
An arrow just slams into you. A crossbow bolt, actually. Thunk, you hear the bolt fire, and it just smashes into Violet's shoulder. Your armor catches the worst of it, but you still get hit. So you get 5 hit points back. Petra.
There's not really much I can do, I don't think. So I think I'll just. I guess I'll just. Can I? Could I cast? I don't know. Can I cast like dancing lights, like in the space where the
Like around him?
yeah, like
It's-
around him?
It's daylight outside.
To like, okay. Well, never mind
You
then.
could try to frame him in them.
Wait,
Yeah,
do
that's
you
what I
have
meant.
Like outline him?
have-
Okay, yeah. I would let you make like an arcana check to or what's your spellcasting ability? It's charisma, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make a charisma check just to like try to position them in a way. Yeah. Okay. So you managed to give like a rough outline of where he is standing, which will help EJ. And one of the
Fair.
guys is gonna try to shoot you.
That's fine.
7 is not gonna hit you. So you just sort of hear the whistle of the bolt coming, lean to the side, and it splashes off into the swamp in the
There,
distance.
EJ. Get right
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah.
I don't think that there's really much that I can do that's not just outright shooting at the guy myself, which wouldn't really be helping, is just
You can take the
outright-
help action,
Okay.
meaning like you distract him, or you shout, or you throw something, or
Yeah. Sure. I'll throw a leather ball.
I will give EJ. You throw a ball at him. The Haragon is like, ha! And he sort of slaps it instinctively out of the way. And he goes, "I've told you before. I am far too nimble for this."
Oh, and
Ha-ha.
bonus, EJ just sees like a ball flying through the air and then suddenly the trajectory changes.
Yeah, EJ just. So what I will do for the dancing lights for this turn, I'm going to say he doesn't have advantage on his attacks.
Ooh.
Great.
Oof, an 8. I rolled it. It's a good thing because I rolled a natural 1 and a natural 20. So first attack, he swings. You see the ball move, and you know that's where his hand is. He swings out with his hand. You duck down under it, and then you can feel the wind shift from underneath you as he throws like a sweeping upward kick at you. 26 is going to hit you.
Yep.
Okay, for 4 points of damage. Clicks you hard under the chin. EJ stumbles back hard, and blood begins to drip from his mouth. He's got this giant burn on his face. You had the wind knocked out of you, and it's your turn, EJ.
Oh, you'll pay for that one. And yeah, just that strike. Oh my gosh, that's
So you
just
have
a flat
advantage.
roll, right?
So
Oh,
you
do you
have
have advantage? Okay.
So 15 will hit.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Ollie.
3? Okay.
Freedom.
You sweeping right hook managed to clip him in the shoulder. Second attack, 11 is gonna miss. He dodges out of the way.
And I'm going to do 2 more strikes for the whatchamadoodle.
17 will hit.
Excellent.
For another
5 more
5.
damage.
You kick, he ducks, you kick again, he brings up his shin and you crack shins together, and then you just lean forward, and I think EJ goes like ball brawler for a moment and just headbutts directly in front of him, and you feel something soft, and like he stumbles back, and he goes, "Aha! Dirty pool, I see." Violet.
How bad is he, the rabbit looking versus?
He's bloodied.
So he's looking pretty bad too. I will just go ahead and cure wounds again on EJ. My
Okay.
last cure wounds.
I got it.
You hear a twing of a crossbow.
Yeah, whatever.
7's not going to hit you. At this time, prepared for like how they're going to shoot at you, you manage to quickly like roll out of the way. You rush forward, cure EJ, roll backwards, and dodge out of the way of the blow. So your turn.
And I just look at EJ and I'm like, if you don't finish him next round, I'm gonna finish him.
Did you forget to shoot at me for throwing the ball?
Oh, I did. Thank you. You could have inspiration, Cat. I got a 14.
Yes, that will hit me.
So 5 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt rips and cuts across your chest. It cuts a furrow. And then Petra.
I'd just like to maintain dancing lights so that
Okay.
EJ can.
So you can sort of see him.
Yeah,
You're not doing anything new. I think they're still going to shoot at you.
that's fine.
They know where the spell came from.
I don't
That makes
care.
sense, right? 15's not going to hit you.
Nope.
Your stony hide deflects it. Alia.
I'm gonna go get my ball.
Okay, I mean, you're fast as fuck, and you're a monk. Can you make a dexterity, or not a monk, a rogue? Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me?
I slip and fall face first into the mud.
No, but one of the boards, as you're scrambling across the tollway, one of the boards gives way under your feet, and you have to quickly, like, jump and dig in order to keep yourself on the tollway. But you can recover your ball. And you still have your actions. That would be your movement and your bonus.
So the agreement is just every time we help, we get shot at. It's not we're limited to one anymore.
No, I thought that was the agreement. That was the way I understood it.
Oh,
You get to help, but every time you help, one of these guys shoots at you.
All right, let's throw balls.
Okay. Go ahead and that's the help action.
Yeah.
So you get shot at 20.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah, I'd say that.
11 points of piercing damage. You come up under your feet, huck the ball at the back of his head. He ducks under it. It bounces off EJ's chest, and right as your arm finishes the movement, a crossbow bolt comes through your tricep. His turn. Punch kick.
No.
A 13.
That does not hit.
You hear like you feel the shift of the attack, and you manage to dodge quickly out of the way. And a 9, and then you're at this point you've figured out the pattern. He throws a strike with his hand, a strike with his feet. So you dodge under the hook, and you know that the other side a kick is coming, and you just block on that side. It smashes into you, but it doesn't hit anything that's going to actually cause injury. It's your turn. How many key points?
I learned your technique. I do not have any. Yeah. Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. You don't know who that is. He's a boxer too. 13 hit.
You have
Wait, do I have
advantage on your
advantage for the
first attack. Yeah, so 14 hits.
Oh, excellent.
Oof, big hit. Okay. As you block the kick, as you like coming down with your weight, you just smash forward with your elbow. Ooh, catch him right in the face, and then you can still make your second attack.
Excellent.
An 8, unfortunately, is not going to hit. He recoils back, spits blood, and then comes back towards you, and he goes, "A worthy challenger, but your memories will be mine." Violet.
The only memory you'll remember is me taking you down.
Okay, EJ. How bad are you?
I'm good. Halfway there.
Okay. I said I was gonna take matters into my own hands.
Don't you dare! I got this.
Yeah, you got like Violet starts reaching for her bow, and EJ is like throws up a hand. He's like, "I no, I'm gonna finish this."
Then I'm gonna reach into my bag, and I'm gonna pull out this potion of advantage, and I'm just gonna like grab you by the
Actually,
chin.
a cupcake, isn't it?
I don't know. This one was a potion.
Oh,
The
okay.
invisibility was a cupcake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's it.
I grab you by the chin and rip your mouth open and dunk this down there, and I slap you in the face. And I'm like, you better fucking win.
Like they break apart, and he's like wiping the hair gun's like wiping the blood off of his face and spitting, and EJ is like over breathing heavy. You get like you go to your corners for a second. You know what I mean? So you go to your corners for a second, and then like they're sort of taking stock, and then they sort of square back up and begin to approach each other again. Petra.
I will continue to do the thing I've been
The
doing.
dancing lights. Oh, I forgot to shoot at Violet. 20 Violet? 9 points of damage. So you push EJ back out toward this guy, and the crossbow bolt just smacks into your back hard. Again, your armor catches it, but just the impact knocks the breath out of you. And then Petra is maintaining dancing lights. So 17 hit you, Petra?
Nope.
Jesus Christ. Like skids off the stone. You're actually like your skin is like hard, right? Like that's the reason your AC is so high.
Yeah. Well, I think I'd like to flavor it like a force field, basically.
Okay, so it bounces off this magical force that you have surrounding you.
Yeah.
Alia.
I'm gonna fetch my ball, and then I'm gonna go lay on the snail.
Okay. go over and just start climbing on the snail. Which makes it his turn. It's all gonna come down to this turn. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
4 points of damage. So this time he switches it up. He throws like a heavy leg kick. You feel your leg come up on underneath you, and then he smashes forward with his fist. And a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Only 3 points of damage this time.
Woo!
That's the first time I've not rolled like a 4 for him. So he kicks out, leg kick, like destabilizes you for a moment, and then he picks up the same foot without touching the ground and snaps a side kick into your stomach. You stumble back a bit, but it's your turn, and I think you could probably get him this turn.
Do it, EJ.
He's swaying on his feet, blood pouring out of his mouth. He's like, you can see he's trying to cover his ribs where he's been hit in the body.
Coming up for that uppercut. Oh yeah.
21 will hit.
Nice.
Ooh, for 3. Okay.
One more time.
22
Yes!
will hit, yeah. For 4. Okay. So you come forward and sort of just plant your head into his chest as he comes forward to try to kick. So he can't throw any more kicks at you. You rip him once in the body, brings his hands down to protect his body, and then you just rear back with the other hand, and a hard uppercut comes up under his chin. And he do slow motion falls to the deck and sort of rolls over. And you hear him sort of weakly on the ground go, "Fair play, good sir. Fair play. You may pass."
Yeah.
How many hit points did you have left?
I had 2 hit points left.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, that was. It was
You still
that was
have.
a real blood culture, that one.
He holds up a finger and he's like, "Please get out of Hither so that I can be the greatest martial artist in Hither again."
At my time. But before we go, everyone had to tell me how to do that fiery kick.
He goes, "You wish to be a student then, and learn from the true master." And he starts trying to get back up off the ground.
It's like, well,
Of course.
I'm always a student, forever learning. Because when you stop learning, you die.
Of course. Well, it is a secret Harengon technique. You will have to develop a lot of agility and speed. And like this is the first time where his like scarf isn't like trailing majestically. It's like he's like wiping blood off his face. But yeah, he goes, we will trade secrets.
Excellent. We have a deal then.
But he holds out his hand. His big
And I take his
fuzzy,
hand.
big fuzzy mitt wraps around yours, and he goes, "Duly impressed, good sir. Duly impressed. Pass onward."
All right, your memories are yours.
And then
Nice.
Thank you so much.
you can see the Harengon that are in the like rowboats. The ones that are in the rowboats are like crestfallen. They all look really sad.
Aw. I'm sure you'll get whoever comes along next.
Oh, indubitably, steal many a memory.
Can I ask why you're stealing memories?
He sort of like through one swollen eye that he can see through looks over. He goes, "Because I'm the greatest brigand in all of the Fae."
But why memories?
Why?
Why not?
What? He just like,
What?
"I'm sorry, I don't understand the what else would I steal?"
Fucking anything else?
Scarves,
Food,
shoes.
shoes.
I look at my feet. Why would I steal shoes?
For the sheer discomfort of others.
No, memories are way more fun.
Do they empower you somehow, or?
None of these questions are. I did not agree to answer a bunch of silly questions. I said you could pass. Now pass.
Okay,
Yeah,
bye.
should have wagered more. All right.
EJ, you barely won. Let's go.
It's like, but I won, and that was the point. And not only did I win, I
If you,
learned something.
good. If you didn't win, I was going to kill you.
Do you have some treasured memories of childhood toys?
I treasure everything, every moment.
Oh, okay.
That's
Just-
the best way to live.
And then she just kind
Purple.
of giggles and she's like, if you didn't win, then we might not remember our fond moments of candying together.
Candy's not a toy.
It's quite precious.
Alia
don't worry.
leans
EJ,
on
it's
Petro while we
weird
start
thinking
battling.
back for you. Like I don't know what EJ's childhood was like, but for
You
EJ
feeling
thinking
okay? Oh,
thinking back there, you have no memory of like a toy that you loved. Like you don't have like there's no memory of like a teddy bear or like you just it seems like it should be there, but it's just not.
Hold on. I look around. Did I just get pilfered from my memory? I just think and just like, no, I think I just never really had a toy. I've only had myself in the temple.
Oh,
There's
now
no
now you
happiness there.
now you have a fond memory of a toy, and Alia holds up the ball.
I'll take that toy any day. Or any battle.
You don't have a. Maybe you lost your toy somewhere.
EJ thinks for a minute, and you know, I did lose something a long time ago. But if I remembered what it was, I mean,
Oh.
maybe then that would explain why I can't remember that.
Yeah, maybe.
Years of getting old. He shrugs.
You're... yeah, we're real old. Oh my god. I could just now start drinking here as of like a couple of years ago. Right? Right? Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Really? You only just started drinking? I've been drinking longer than I care to remember. We know we're not going to get into this.
Well, you know, I had a strict father, okay? We're very strict on that kind of thing.
Does anybody have dark vision?
No.
Does
No,
anyone like
I do
I
that?
don't.
Okay.
I should.
I have proficiency in land vehicles.
Yes,
You have
I have dark
proficiency
vision.
in kind of snail.
Kind of snail.
You put the snail on wheels, then you'd have proficiency in snail.
So you didn't have toys? Like, what was it like growing up at the monastery?
Much studying. If it wasn't books and scrolls, then it was fists and kicks and
Did you have
chokes and throws.
Did your parents live there?
No, my parents gave me uh, to the monastery. They didn't want anything to do with me. Or if they did, they didn't tell me why they would want anything to do with me.
Sorry, EJ.
Oh, it's fine. I grew well into my years in the monastery, and it allowed me to get strong and surpass my peers and my enemies, of which I have very few at this point.
Oh, well, I guess that's good. Did you kill them or something? Like, how did this happen?
Yeah, actually, the I was fighting for uh well various
She doesn't believe you.
factions. And in my years of conquest, I eventually retired from that line of work, and now I'm just in the studying of combat, and not so much for killing for pleasure.
She definitely doesn't believe you.
It's like what? I mean, I you take it for what you will. I mean, and like I just point to my accommodations. Like this is from all my years of service, but it was many a year ago.
She just starts like bandaging herself. Anybody else?
But yeah, I think.
Bandages.
Oh, I definitely need a couple of them. EJ wraps his head where he had butted the rabbit, the bunny. What would I call it? Heronford. Heron.
Heron
Harrington?
Haragon. Thank you. Unwraps his wrists. Starts washing them in the dirty swamp water.
That's probably not the best idea.
I have to get this blood out somehow.
You should probably use clean water.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to find out what kind of parasites live in there.
Petra would know. She studies things.
I mean, I don't study parasites specifically, but
Okay, maybe not so much swamp water.
Nice. So, Petra, you got a toy? What's your toy?
Well, when Ollie and I were younger, we had like matching bunnies or whatever.
Oh, Filbert.
Yeah.
Aw, matching bunnies. How sweet.
Yeah. It was nice. They're nice. They're still at home somewhere, sitting on a shelf,
Aw.
probably gathering dust while I'm away at college. Or
Oh yeah,
here
there's an
away.
official D&D college now. You could be from that.
Ooh. Winterhold?
D&D college?
Just kidding.
Yeah, starts the D.
Strixhaven
Yeah.
That's actually from
magic.
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
And
They made it magical.
They pilfered
there's a
it.
whole there's a whole campaign setting. Well, they did Strixhaven, and there's another one, and I'm looking at my shelf, but I can't read it from here. They did 2 D&D books that are based on the
Ravnica?
magic they get. Yeah, Explorer's Guide to Ravnica. They did the D&D books that were set in the Magic the Gathering world, and at the same time they did a Magic the Gathering set that was D&D themed.
Hmm.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't understand magic at all. And I'm looking at some of these cards. I'm like, nope, no idea.
I could teach you, but I'd have to charge. Oddly enough, the next thing I rolled on the random encounters table is a boat. So,
Cool.
sort of as you get toward the end of the Brigand's Tollway, after you guys patch yourselves up and have these conversations and travel a bit further by snail, you do come to an 8-foot by 8-foot skiff, a boat that is capable of carrying up to 1,200 pounds. Unfortunately, it is just sort of stuck in the mud off the side of one of the docks, because I don't have a better way to describe them. Sort of stuck in the mud, and there doesn't seem to be like a way to propel it. It's flat bottom like boat, and it doesn't have like a pole or a paddle or anything.
Can I look around for like a felled tree or something?
Try to
Sure. You can make, I think, nature, survival, investigation. I think any of those apply.
You said it's stuck in the mud?
It's sort of like on a mud bank. Like it can be pulled into the water.
Oh, okay.
Oof.
Is it big enough for our snail?
Yes, it is. Almost as though the game designers designed it that way.
Wow.
Ooh.
Can the snail help pull it out?
It wouldn't be overly difficult to like just pull it out. You know, the group of you guys can do it. And yes, the snail can help. You can tie it to the snail and have him tug.
Come on, Snailington.
He just sort of happily
boy.
follows along.
Can
Yeah, I
use
didn't find any stick.
Can I use my newfound advantage that you gave me?
Your inspiration, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can find you got like a 25. Yeah, you can find a small tree that you can fashion like a pole out of fairly quickly, so that you can pull along in the water.
Nice find, Violet. Here, I'll help you carve it up. It brandishes a hand axe.
Okay. Sure. Here you go. You gonna do all the heavy lifting, or?
Well, of
Okay.
course. I need to keep it shape.
And then she just kind of like moves like your hand over to like where it needs to actually be, and starts like adjusting your movements. She's like, "Let me show you."
Sorry, I was just kind of sporadically
I'm gonna butcher my stick, man.
Yeah, I should not have gone in at a long ways. Should have gone in sideways.
Yeah, let me just help you out here. All right, now how are we gonna get this boat out?
You just pull it out.
Pushing it, pulling it.
Are you good at pushing or pulling?
I'm not bad. I'm not great. Slightly better than somebody who sits on their ass all day.
I think
that-
pulling would be the best
That's
thing.
a very nice way of putting it. Okay. Well, I'm not real. I don't got much in the strength department, so. But I can coerce this snail with this
We can
candy.
kind of
No, it's
we
pretty
can,
easy.
we can use part of the stick and like hang some candy off of it, and then
Mhm.
Alia, you can sit on the snail, just since you're really good at that, and just hang it in front of it, hang it in front of its eyes.
Mhm. Come on, little baby snail. Let's go. Yip.
Have you guys named the snail yet?
Snailington.
No. Oh, okay.
Well, that's what I've been calling it.
Nailington?
It's not his official name. I don't know what his official name is.
Hmm.
Herbert. No, I don't know. But just first name I can think of.
It's not terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's a good name for a snail.
Herbert the
Samuel
snail.
the Snail.
No.
Hmm.
That doesn't have the same
Herbert
ring. Herbert. I think Herbert.
Yeah.
I was gonna have you guys make a survival check to like navigate the waterways, but I think with Violet's 20 natural 20, we'll just let it go. So Violet can navigate and help steer. Eventually, you guys paddle the boat into ever narrower and winding channels until you come to. As soon as I find it. Oh, nope. Did I delete it? Oh. I was just on it. Also, suddenly my headset has gone real staticky.
Yes, I've noticed.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that's not me. That's
Someone
Uh,
else.
Patra.
What?
You're all staticky.
Oh, am I?
It stopped when you started talking.
Oh, yeah. Discord does that sometimes for some reason.
There it is. Downfall.
That happens to me whenever I like mute my mic manually, like with my headset.
Hmm.
As you go further and further in the direction you know downfall to be, the fog begins to roll in and cling to you closer and closer to the point that it gets dense and heavy enough in the area and just obscures everything around you within like 20 feet. Before you, the waterway eventually widens and opens up as the current begins to slow, giving the impression that you've entered a lake. You hear croaking voices that penetrate the fog, through which dark shapes begin to appear, resolving into two rowboats. Manning the oar of each rowboat are two bullywogs. And if you don't know what a bullywog is, they're little anthropomorphic frog people. Does anybody speak Sylvan?
I think I do.
I think I do. Hold on. Yes, I speak Sylvan.
Yeah, I do too.
And strange croaking voices. These two dudes that are dressed like little, like town guards. They have like purple regalia and armor and swords and shields and helmets. And they're in this little rowboat. Because they row up to you in a croaking frog voice, which I'm not going to do because it'll kill my voice. They croak out to you, welcome to Downfall, travelers.
Oh,
And they sort of
cool.
looked at you expectantly.
Thanks
Thank
for
you for the welcome.
welcoming us. I guess.
Maybe travel safely to Downfall.
Yeah, travel
Oh, wait.
safely around in your day, guys.
They nod, and they're like, of course, you may travel safely. Ah, what strange creatures are you? And one looks at the other. I have never seen the like. Hang on, let me get this guy name. I got a list of bullywog names in here somewhere. I don't see it. He says, Sir Mortimer, of the dandy. Have you ever seen such a creature? And the other one says, of course not, Sir Blebo. Well. They sort of exchange looks again, and they go, you should meet our king, Sir Gallop the Great. Please, come, dock your boat.
Can I insight check him?
Sure.
I don't know if they're like trying to pull the wool over us. Oof. I'm guessing a 9. It's not very good.
Seems fine.
Wait, so is he the king of downfall?
And they go, please,
So
you will row this way.
Who's the king? I mean, like, is it the king of downfall or the king of your people?
King of the Soggy Court, come, you will meet Gullop.
The soggy court.
And they, like, turn their boat and start, like, rowing
You guys
away.
want to meet this king?
Well,
You think?
I mean, we're kind of on a mission.
You think he could help us find like a way?
The scarecrow.
Yeah. The guy we're supposed
Yeah,
to.
I imagine the king would know any and everybody.
Do you guys have anything to like trade with a king? I don't have anything to trade with a king.
Have a
Not
ball.
really, no.
Yep, that ball seems awful special.
I'm gonna plop you guys over here where the boat's dock.
Okay.
So they sort of
I'll give
row
up
you
the ball.
over to the place, and they're like, you will enjoy your town in downfall. And they motion for you to go on land.
Cool.
I'm gonna assume you guys leave the
Cool.
snail on the boat, unless you want to drag it along with you.
We can leave him here, probably. He's not gonna wander off. We'll just...
Leave some candy on there for him.
Yeah.
When you guys dock in the dock, I don't know how well you can see because your vision's limited to 20 feet, but
Yeah, it's very...
looming above the ramshackle wooden pier is a balloon anchored by 4 thick ropes tied around wooden posts driven deep into the mire. The balloon's bladder expands and sags at irregular intervals as swamp gas fills it briefly before leaking out through various tears in the patchwork fabric. A bullywog stands near the top of a ladder and is using a long silver needle and a spool of catgut to sew up the openings. A second bullywog stands at the foot of the ladder to steady it. Huddled nearby are 3 giant frogs whose tongues snap at passing insects.
Hey, you guys. What wasn't there a dead
They sort of look at you
bullywog
as you pass.
in the balloon that we found the fairy dragon dude in?
Oh, a what in the?
A dead bullywog. One of these guys.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
We didn't really
we
get
didn't-
what the deal was with that.
We didn't ask the fairy dragon about that though. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we retconned it and actually went back and actually asked them, but I think we avoided asking.
It's the fairy dragon about what?
The dead blue
guy
bog.
that was in
I never asked him.
the balloon. Yeah.
I'm sure it's fine.
Uh-huh.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, this is terrible. Why are we here? Okay.
I want to lean over this fence. Is this a fence? And ask
sort of.
this
It's like
guy.
Oh, where you're standing? No, it's wooden planks in the mud, so it's easier to walk. There's no fence
Okay,
behind
I want to
it.
know what's up with these frogs that are over here. Are they actual frogs that are in this little cluster?
Yeah, there's 3 little like big toads there that are just eating insects and keeping them off the bullywogs as they work away.
Oh, okay.
So you're trying to get lunch? Is that it? Like I say to, well, they don't speak common. They speak Sylvan, right?
Sylvan. Yeah, they've been speaking Sylvan.
Yeah. Well, then I don't say that to them.
Do you have a message you'd like to relay, EJ?
Oh,
So the bullywogs are trying to repair the balloon, and the frogs are just there. There's just some frogs there.
Yeah. Is this?
Wait.
Can I tell if this is the same balloon that was up in
It's a
the?
different balloon.
Oh, okay.
Well, like same as in like the same type. Like,
Yeah, same
look.
design. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but it's a different. Like the
Oh,
packwork's different.
Hey, what are you guys doing with this balloon?
The one holding the ladder sort of looks over at you thoughtfully and goes, you should probably see the king."
Oh, that's not the question I asked.
And then he sort of blinks at you a couple times, and then in Sylvan he goes, you should probably see the king."
Okay.
He's a NPC and he's run out of dialogue, so let's continue.
Okie dokie.
So ahead of you, you see a row of boulders spaced 2 feet apart that breach the surface of the lake and form sort of like a walking path across it.
Well, let's go.
yes. Your might. Push.
When you get there, EJ, the stone that you're on shifts and grumbles indignantly.
Oh,
My apologies.
And a voice from in the water goes, Hey, step on me." You just immediately apologize. Make a persuasion check.
Yeah, apologies. I didn't see you there. Persuasion, you said? Okay.
Uh, the stone, like this voice comes out of the stone. It says, "I don't believe you. I think you need to sing your apology with feeling."
uh, when I stepped across this stream, I did not expect to see you scream. I apologize, and I hope you will see that I am sorry, and hope you let me pass,
Make a persuasion
please.
check with advantage. Okay. The stone, the voice comes out of it and goes, "Okay, just make sure nobody else steps on me. It's very rude to just step on somebody."
I mean, you're absolutely right. Next time I will watch my step. Guys, don't step on this stone. This stone does not like being stepped on. Stone,
okay.
sir. No, continue stepping across.
I want to lean down and be like, if you don't want to be stepped on, why are you in the middle of the? Do you want to be moved? Should I move you so people don't step on you?
This little rocky face like shifts up out of the water, and there's like moss and stuff growing all over it, but it's a
Hmm.
stone sort of semi-facial structure, and it goes, "I am a rock. I am here with the rocks."
Yeah, but I mean, you don't have to be in a line with them, do you? Because that just invites people to step on you.
It just invites people to step in you. I don't tell you how to live your life.
No, well, I just wanted to know if you wanted
I don't
help.
come up to you and I'm like, bipedal creature. Why are you in a line crossing these rocks with the all I did was ask not to be stepped on.
Yeah, I'm just asking if you want help not being stepped
It
on.
sinks into the water.
Okay, goodbye.
It's just like, and the water crashes over it.
I hop over it, I guess.
Yeah, no problem. I don't know how much can you actually see? Not a lot.
Yeah, all I see is fog at this point.
Yeah, go to your right there. Yeah, there you go. Eventually, you'll materializing through the fog. You'll see a wooden structure that stands on stilts above the lake. It's topped by a steep conical roof made of thatch. Smoke curls from a hole at its apex. Its windows are blacked out, and the air around it carries a smell of burned wood. A clothesline attached to one quarter of the building's exterior is hung with a variety of frayed patchwork garments. And the clothesline sort of runs off into the darkness.
Oh, fucking great.
Like
You're gonna
to the right, like this direction.
this way. Wait, hang on.
Oh, okay.
That way. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I saw
I'm
it.
gonna,
I saw
hang
your
on.
line.
I'm gonna give you guys. It said 20 feet of vision. But I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more just to make it easier for you to navigate.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Hold on a second. Okay, you're gonna knock on the door. There's a voice that croaks out in Sylvan that says, "We're closed for repairs."
What are you repairing?
And then you hear him go, "Ow! Shit! Hey, grab a bucket! We gotta get these fires out!"
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. Can I grab a bucket?
Yeah, sure. You rush over and there's
Yeah.
a bucket sitting nearby. You pick it up. You can see a bullywog there who's frantically trying to pat out fires, and then as he tries to hit it, it sort of dances out of the way, and you see this little piece of coal that's on fire moving around. And if you're going to attempt to assist him, we should roll initiative.
ooh.
Okay.
Excellent.
Ooh, I rolled a good one.
Ooh, I'm flat-footed this time.
We get everybody Petra, Violet. Yep. Okay. Boop. Alia. You you see this little fire, this little light flickering around in the dark.
A bucket? Is there a bucket?
There's a bucket nearby. Yeah.
Can I try and slam the bucket over the light?
You should try to capture it. It's a little if you want to move into the room, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little piece of coal that is flames, and when you get closer, it turns to face you, and you see a little fiery face carved into the piece of charcoal, and it
Oh.
hisses at you. And you're gonna try to catch it in a bucket.
Yeah.
Okay. Make an athletics check for me. It's gonna try to dodge out of the way. And then where are you? I'm gonna throw you in the room. You're gonna slam the bucket down on top of it. It dances out of the way, and it looks back up at you and goes, Petra.
Oh, it's so small. Yeah, I'm gonna squeeze. Oh, wait, are there a bunch of them? Are all
Yeah,
of
when
these
you go
little
in there, you
fires?
see maybe 6 of them dancing around, just trying to light shit on fire.
Oh no. I I guess I'll try and cast sleep on them and see if that'll help. Let's see. I get
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
20-foot.
I mean, you can fill
It
this
was
whole
a
space.
20-foot square. Or
You can fill this whole space. You're fine.
okay. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that. Boop. Nope, not that. That's not what I wanted. Boop. Boop.
16. So 2 of them, and I'll let you pick. Just flop over, and the little flames flicker out.
I'll take this one and that one.
So this one's having a nice snooze. And what was the other one? I only
This
saw
one that I can see.
Okay.
Is it up the stairs or something?
Yeah, it's up on a balcony. And this one takes a little snooze. Okay.
Yeah.
Violet.
I'm gonna come through here. Excuse me,
How far
pardon me.
did I go?
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'll take 2 attacks of opportunity if you do that. I'm sorry, you'll take 1 attack of opportunity.
If I move here, there's not really space for me to.
You're
Well,
standing on top of. You could stand here and you would be fine.
Okay, I would like to stand there.
Okay, there you go.
Can I grab this one?
You can try.
Okay. I'm gonna try to put him in.
Try to catch it in the bucket.
Catch him in a bucket.
The bullywog goes, no, put him out!
yeah, didn't you grab some water?
Oh, yeah. Well, I have a bucket, I guess. Guess it has water in it. Does it have water in it?
Look down, it's an empty
out.
bucket.
Get the water.
Okay.
Come
It's your
back.
action. It's your action to fill the bucket with water.
And I
Yeah,
come
you
back.
just you should grab these ones that I put to sleep and just dunk them in there if you can.
Yeah. So you use your action to pick up the bucket, rush out, fill it with water, and then you run into the room.
Yeah, that's gonna be, I guess, my whole turn.
Okay.
Just trying to get this bucket full of water.
The little animated coal flickers a little flame at you, like a spark. 17 to hit you. Does 17 hit, Violet?
Yeah.
Okay, 2 points of fire damage. It
Ow!
scorches across you, and it hits you like on the knee, and your trousers catch fire. So you are currently on fire. Another one rushes up to the top of the stairs, and what is the range on there? That's 5 feet. So they sort of bounce like ding, 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 like little bouncy balls down the stairs.
Oh.
And one of them goes at Petra, and one of them goes at Alia. Then they're both like and try to splatter you with fire. 18 to hit Petra,
No.
and a 9 to hit Alia, and a 25 to hit Petra.
Yeah, that one will hit.
Okay. So 3 points of fire damage, and your skirt poof, alights and is now on fire.
No!
Oh, there's one more. He's gonna rush out and try to get Violet. 16 to hit Violet.
Yep.
And like the bullywog throws his hands up, starts screaming and running around in circles. He's like, everything's gonna burn. 4
Yeah, you're
points of
not
fire damage.
helping.
It's terrible. It's the end days. EJ.
Hey, what's all this commotion?
Please.
Oh my gosh! There's fire everywhere. Huh?
Yeah.
Please use my bucket of water.
I grab Violet's bucket and I try to splash. Can I try to splash all three, or would I just make a specific one?
Make like a ranged attack for me. So just make like a dex check.
Dex check, like
Yep.
dex, not a saving throw.
Just a straight like dex. 14 will hit. Roll a d6 for me.
All right, 1d6.
Okay, which one do you want to put out?
Let me put out this one, the one that's closest to me.
Okay, and then you're gonna have to back out of the room.
right.
So that one goes out.
Woo! All right, I'm grabbing the bucket, taking it with me.
Rush out with the bucket. The bullywog goes. The bullywog goes. He is our savior. Alia.
I will dash outside to get a bucket of water and try and splash the one that bit at me.
Do you have the thing where you can use an object as a bonus action? Like cunning. I think it's cunning action, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So yes, you can rush out as a bonus action. Fill the bucket of water. Rush back in. Go ahead and make a dex check for me. Are you? Did you get hit? You didn't get hit, did you? Okay. 20. Roll a d6. That one goes out. The fire flickers and it becomes an inanimate piece of coal on the floor. The bullywog goes, "Great warriors, bringers of buckets." Petra, it's your turn.
I'm gonna.
Oh, do you want? Okay.
Huh?
You're gonna take a D4 of fire damage.
Oh, okay.
You take 1 point of fire damage as your skin begins to crackle as your skirt is burning up your leg.
I'm gonna try and put the rest of these guys to sleep.
20.
Go to bed.
Yep, the last two take little nappy naps.
Okay, now somebody just pour water on them.
You are still on fire. Violet, you are also on fire. So you will take.
Can I stop, drop, and roll as a bonus action?
It is your action to put it out. Violet, you're gonna take 1 point of fire damage at the start of your turn as your pant leg begins to immolate. But luckily, all of the creatures seem to have stopped moving.
I'm gonna go outside and dip my trousers
You're gonna
in
go
the
out for yourself
water.
out. Okay. I can drop us out of initiative. I assume on your next turn, Petra, you're gonna put yourself out.
Yeah,
Okay.
the best of my
You
ability.
could gather up the coals that are unconscious in quotation marks or put out, and put them in a bucket full of water. So that's no big deal.
Yeah.
So you will take 1 more d4 of fire damage. So you're gonna take 4 points of fire damage.
Yow.
But then you manage to quickly pat yourself out.
Ouch.
And the bullywog goes, "Oh, thank you, great saviors. They were gonna burn the whole place down. Just wicked little demons. Quickly into
Yeah,
the
where'd
buckets
they
with them.
come
Into the
from?
buckets." He looks up at you and sort of blinks. "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so rude. My name is Dirk Urkrand. Sorry, Duke. Duke. It's really hard to say. Duke Urquand. Uh, they're they're like they're like Pavlorna. She uses them to heat stuff, but they got out and they're down here lighting stuff on fire."
Oh, okay.
They were doing their job too well.
Yeah. But you are great heroes. He starts patting himself. "I will give you a present." He reaches at him. He pulls out a little brooch that's in the shape of a fly. It's a little golden brooch.
Oh.
And the wings sit there and flutter
Ooh.
constantly. And he goes, "As a reward, I, as the Duke of the Soggy Court, present you this." He holds it out to you. "Wear the brooch and present them yourselves to the king. It will win you his trust.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks.
You will be known as heroes to the Soggy Court."
Sweet. Thanks.
Your kindness knows no bounds.
I lean over to Petra. Is there a dry court?
Well, I mean, it is soggy here, so
Fair.
it's an apt name, I guess.
Oh, yeah, do you even speak Sylvan?
No.
You have no idea what this guy's yelling.
I think I'd relay some of it for Alia and EJ.
Thank you, Great Duke. Have a good day.
Okay. Goodbye.
Yeah, don't get burned. Also, maybe keep like a bucket with some water in it.
I'm gonna take these back to Pavlorna.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Great deeds were done this day. You just hear him as you're leaving, like he's like rattling off at you.
Good. Is there anything else in here? Like
It's
can we
like
see anything cool?
it's
from
like it looks
here,
like it was
or-
probably a workshop at some point, but everything's sort of knocked over and burnt and like jacked up.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, no.
Okay.
There is that clothesline that disappears off into the fog, but
Petra, did that bullywog just mention that it got these fiery stones from Lorna the witch?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're working for Bevlorna. That's why that hot air balloon had a dead bullywog in it, because he was transporting the little fairy dragon dude, Sir, what's his face?
Alavar.
Yeah, that guy.
Working with the witch. So we might not want to relay what we're trying to do to the witch, to the
Yeah,
king.
maybe keep that hush hush that we're here to murder. What's her face?
Good plan.
Yeah. But you never know, like winning over these frogs might help us somehow.
Oh,
They
absolutely.
seem pretty well-meaning. They seem a little stupid, but like it's probably fine.
Yeah, the reminder is mostly for me. making sure that we're in agreement.
Yeah. Wait, so what's this? Is this
Edge of
the
the
edge of the
world.
map?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So the clothesline goes this way?
It goes the other way.
Wait, this way?
It goes toward the
I
center of
think
the
that's
lake.
water.
Oh, okay.
And then there's like a little bridge over on the side. So, Petra, you begin to hear voices come out of the fog as you come over there.
Hmm.
And as you get closer, I will describe to you, there's a flat wooden planked bridge which spans the arm of the lake. It's lined with one side with rows of bullywog heads on wooden spikes.
Oh.
At the center of the bridge, a small figure sits with its feet dangling over the side. The figure appears to be talking itself in bemoaned tones, but the severed bullywog heads nearby erupt in a cacophony of voices. Some indignant, others sympathetic, a few more distant row yelling, "What? I couldn't hear what they said." The bridge seems like in decent condition, and it'd probably be safe to cross. And then let me see if I can find the art for the little dude that's sitting on the bridge. I don't know if you can actually see him yet,
Uh,
but if you move a little further out,
yeah,
he
if I
looks
stand on top of EJ.
he looks like this.
Oh. So that's why they call him Clapper Claw.
Uh, as you begin to cross the bridge, you realize that the heads are all arguing with each other about like the best course of action with the current king.
Hmm.
The little scarecrow looks like the face turns towards you, but there's no face on it. It turns to look at you and sort of clacks his claws and goes,
Hello.
"Oh, hi,
Hi.
hi."
Are you wouldn't be Clapper Claw the Scarecrow, would you?
One and only. I'm surprised you recognize me with this head, though. This thing's awful.
Oh, is that not what your head used to look like?
No, I used to have a really cool head. And like
Did
some of
you
the severed heads on the stake, like are like, oh, it was a much better head. No, this is a much better head. Well, all heads are relative, like they're just arguing in the background the whole time.
did you
Open.
did you drop it in the swamp or
And
something?
he's a little like 3 foot tall thing. He goes, no.
What happened?
Oh, sorry. Agdon stole it.
Oh, dang. That
It was a
Agdon.
glorious stag skull. I really want it back.
Ooh, that does sound cool.
Mhm.
And like whenever he moves, like in turns, like you hear like a rattling, like there's something shaking around inside of the gourd that he has on top of his head currently. He goes, "Yeah, I'd like to get it back."
Well, I'm sure as the new champion of the land and martial artist, I'm sure I can persuade Agdon
Oh,
to
you beat
give you
up
back your.
Agdon? Holy
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah, I know, right?
That's
It was a
really
really cool
impressive. It
battle.
was good. I bet it was. Wish I could have seen it. Hi, I'm Clapperclaw. What's your name?
Clapperclaw, pleasure to meet you. I'm EJ, current champion of the land.
Oh, best in Hither. Your deeds should be known far and wide. I mean, that ain't no shit. What about the rest of you? What's everybody's names?
Oh, I'm Ashley.
Oh, it's nice to meet you, Ashley.
Nice to
Amber.
meet you too.
Not that
I like
kind of
your
Amber.
claws.
Oh,
Yeah,
thanks.
very
They go like
nice.
this. He clacks them heavily. He's only like 3 feet tall. He's a little tiny guy. He's like, they go like this. Click, 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 click. So I can clapper my claws.
Indeed.
Um,
Indeed you
my
can.
name's Purple. Nice to meet you, lovely Blue.
Let me move you over there so you can sort of see what's going on. I'll plop you right there.
Okay.
He goes, oh, hi, Purple. My name's Clapperclaw. Good talk.
So, so Clapperclaw, I think we
Uh-huh.
could use your assistance. We need to get
Yeah.
Okay.
to yonder, and we hear that
I
you're
don't
the
know how to
best
get to
person to get there.
yonder.
What about Tither?
Oh, I know how to get to Tither.
Yeah, that might be a good start.
Yeah, I can show you how to get there, but I need my head. Not this thing. This thing's kind of a piece of junk. I look like trash.
Aw.
Don't look at me too hard.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
EJ shields his eyes.
Can't tell if you're looking at me or not. This head doesn't have any eyes.
Would you like us to make some improvements to this head?
He shakes his head.
Oh.
It's like rattle, 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 rattle. He's like, no, I want my cool stag head back. That was way better.
Yeah, that does sound really
This
cool. But I
one's
just mean like
ugly.
for the time being,
And the whole
would
time
it
this
be
is
more
happening,
convenient?
these
Ooh.
bullywog heads are in the background just arguing up a story. It sounds like the Senate floor. Like they're just
Susie,
constantly
take a
disagreeing with each other.
picture. Susie, take a picture of it and
Okay.
post it in Discord so I can
I'll
see
take a
it.
picture.
Here, I'll do it right now.
Okay.
So they're just constantly like shouting at each other in the background.
Yeah, we could probably do that, I guess. That means we have to go back.
Yeah.
Go back where?
Go back to the Brigand's
The
Toll
toll.
Lane.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys have been there? Oh, that's right. You beat him up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should go back and get my head so that I can get. Why are you going to Tither?
Secret reasons?
Okay.
Well, that's easy enough. What's your opinion on the swamp?
Kinda sucks, but it's better than. I forget the. He names one of the planes of hell.
Oh.
You've been to that one.
Oh, that's where I'm from, I think. I don't know. I ran away.
Oh,
I'm surprised they'd let you get out of hell.
that's
They
a
usually don't allow that.
I think. I forget the name of the. Hang on. Nope, never mind. He goes, yeah, Granny Nightshade tried to make me do evil stuff, and I didn't want to, so I ran away, and then I got here somehow. I don't know. And then that jerk Agden stole my cool skull, and now I can't see shit.
Yeah, I imagine it would be hard to guide us without that.
Yeah, I need my head back.
Alright then.
I think before we go get your head, I think we need to speak to the king, as has been recommended.
Okay, also, we'll probably need a way to travel that's, like, good. So,
We've got a boat
that kind of sucks.
and a snail.
That kind of sucks, too.
Oh, well, what's a good way to travel?
You got wings?
Where would we get wings from?
Your back? Are you like a dragon?
Who, me? No.
Oh.
Do I look like a dragon? Oh,
I don't know. I can't see you.
That's right. I forgot.
No, we don't have wings. We aren't
Oh.
dragons.
Okay.
How, pray tell, would we acquire such means of travel?
Being able to fly?
Yeah, how are we gonna do that?
Most things do it with wings. He like nods and his head goes rattle, rattle, rattle.
Well, can you fly?
No.
Well, how would you travel to this place if you don't have wings?
He stops and thinks. And like the whole time this is happening, the bullywog heads are in the background just like yelling at you guys and yelling at each other on these like stakes. They're like rotting. One of them's just a skull.
I'm taking the one that's just a skull.
When you reach out for it, it's like, hey, no, put me down, madam. How rude.
Hey.
I am the fourth king of the Soggy Court, and you will return me to my post. I have to monitor the changes here.
Wow. Wait, are you guys all kings?
Yes, obviously, but I'm the best one. No, I was the best one. My politics
the next bullywog head to argue gets to oversee everything from underwater.
They make an intimidation check. They all go quiet. Clapperclaw goes, oh shit, I've never seen that happen. I've never heard him be quiet. They're the only people that have talked to me, though. I'm not royalty. Oh, hoity-toity.
Oh.
Yeah, it sucks. Anyway, If I wanted to fly... Well, they got flying balloons here.
Oh yeah, they do.
That one's broken, but you could go over to where the creepy tall guy is and steal his, or buy it or something. I don't know.
I wonder if we could ask the king to loan us a balloon.
Yeah, ask the king, loan you a balloon.
That sounds like a
Alright, I
cool
guess
time.
we could try. Since you are the hero of the Duke of whatever. Slobber
Yeah, we
Town.
got this cool golden fly pendant thing.
Oh yeah, no, that makes your royalty. Maybe they'll talk to you, jerks.
Oh,
There you go. Okay, fancy pendant. Check.
Good times.
We'll be back.
Alright, I'll be here on my bridge being sad because somebody stole my fucking head.
oh, we'll try and find it for you. We'll see if we can.
I appreciate
head.
that. That's real nice of you.
Yeah.
How'd you get back here without a head, though?
I don't know.
Can I like draw you eyes or something?
I already asked.
I don't know if that'll work.
Oh!
I was
No
just gonna
harm in
carve 'em
trying,
out.
right?
Don't
Sure.
stab me.
No. I have these.
Well, I mean,
paints.
like, how can you have eyes without eye sockets, though?
But
Yeah, I think that, like, I don't understand how it works, but I'm pretty sure, like, it needs to be, like, there as part of the thing. Look, this
Well,
is just
how are
temporary.
you talking if you don't have a mouth then?
His head rattles and he looks up at you and he goes, "What?"
wait. Before this gets any crazier, I have this magical face paint. Do we want to try that?
Ooh, yeah, that might work. But I
Okay.
mean, we are just gonna discard this head later.
Yeah, this one sucks. It's ugly.
I don't know if you want to waste your magical face paint on this.
I want my head back. It was a good one.
Okay, if you just don't want to improve the one you've got, then yes.
No, this one's shit.
We'll get you your fancy face back. And you sure you don't want this king's head? Because I mean,
No, I want those talk already. I want my magnificent stag skull. It was so
Okay.
regal.
Ooh,
No.
regal.
Yeah, it was
Alright.
great.
Yeah, let's go find his head. Let's go
Alright.
talk to the king.
Thanks, I love you.
Aw, I love you too.
Aw, you're
Goodbye.
sweet. You guys smell good.
Wait.
Purple took a bath just last night.
Oh, baths are important. I'm made out of straw. If I take a bath, I get moldy.
Yeah.
So as you guys begin pushing forward, everybody except Violet.
I didn't tell you that I took a bath.
Oh, oops. I forgot. Sorry.
Susie, you need to move your token.
I don't wanna.
I just assumed because your smell improved
Well,
that's what
You're
happened.
standing on top of poor Clapperclaw. There we go. As you guys move forward, a grand marble gazebo stands atop a mound of soggy earth. Its white stone streaked with green algae. The support pillars have sunk into the muck unevenly so that a domed canopy now sits askew. Short steps ring the gazebo, leading to a raised floor where bullywogs dressed in shabby clothing lounge on pillows. Among them, a harpist sends forth a delicate note that mingle with the murmured croaking of gathered nobles. On a dais, a flabby bullywog wearing a crown woven of lily flowers sits on an ornate throne with his legs folded under him. He has a large leather-bound book across his lap and is mouthing the words as he reads on the page. Without looking up at you, he says, "Have you no herald to announce your presence before King Gullop the 19th?" He slams the book closed as if to punctuate the question. Regarding you for the first time, sleepy bullywog guards standing nearby around their monarch snap quickly to attention and ready their weapons.
I guess I can announce us. Hello, greetings. I don't remember his name. What's his name?
King Gullop the 19th.
Greetings, King Gullop. We have traveled here. Your subjects told us to come speak with you. And also, we did one of them a nice turn, and they gave us this golden fly pendant.
He looks at you paranoidly and says, "Subjects? Which subjects?"
The ones at the entrance of the town.
He looks over at the little
I don't know their names.
golden thing that you have, and he goes, "Rules of conduct, then. rules of conduct. I will treat you as honored guests, but I expect a measure of kindness in return. No fighting.
Of course.
Good. Now, what can I, the great King Gullup the 19th, do for you? And who are you?
I am Ashley.
Ember.
I've already lost interest. You should come up with a name for like all of you at once.
Oh yeah, what's our team name?
Assorted cutlery. No.
Uh,
At the moment, we're all the lost and found.
the candy stripers.
No.
I like the lost and found.
Yeah, I
The
like the lost and found.
found. That is adorable. We are
Well, I
lost.
guess we're the lost and found then.
The lost and found.
Well, the lost and found. It's a good name.
Thanks.
I could actually sort of leans it. I could actually kind of use your help. He points to the book. This is kind of bad.
Oh yeah.
He nods.
Do
Is
you
it like
want
a history
you
book?
want a new book, a better book?
Oh no, my name is in the book, and he holds it up, and on the front of the book, like literally written in sticky blood, and it's this big black leather tome of like dried flesh-looking leather.
It's not the Death Note.
It says Big Book of Bad Blood written on it in blood,
Oh.
and he goes, "I'm in it. I'm in Bavlorna's book. That's not good.
Oh. Yeah, that doesn't sound good.
That's how you end up with your head on a pike."
Oh. Oh, is that what
Oh, I thought
happened
that
to
was
the
just
other
retirement.
ones?
No, I don't want to end up with my head on a pike arguing with those idiots. Also, they're weirdly quiet.
Yeah,
Ember has
my
an effect
sister
on
may have had
folks.
something to do with that.
I don't know if it'll last, but it'll last while I'm here. She like side eyes the thing.
He goes, so I have an idea.
Mhm.
Okay, so you could only talk to Bavlorna if you're a member of the Sagi court. But I can't let any of the members of the Sagi court know I have this book, because then they'll give her the book and I won't get credit for returning the book, and then my name will just stay in the book. But if she knows that I'm the one that found the book and returned it to her, she might take my name out of the book, right? So I'll make all of you members of the Sagi court, and you can take her the book and tell her it's from me.
Why do you have the book?
Is
Found
there
it.
another way to get your name out of the book? Can't we just like erase it? Like rip out a page?
While this conversation is going on, Alia, one of like a bullywogs like nearby you, presses a piece of paper into your hand, like on the sly.
Okay. I face away to glare at the heads. And
I will whisper to you what it says.
Cool.
Can she read it though?
Yeah, it's written in common.
Oh, okay.
They can actually speak common. They just speak
okay.
Sylvan because it's hoity-toity. Because they think it's fancy.
I like it.
So like he what was the question you asked him? Is there another way to? He goes,
yeah.
I don't know. I assume if a bunch of people that are not bullywogs come into the Sagi court, they're not here to see us, right? You must be going to see Bavlorna, probably to sell your soul or something. So you could take her the book. But you have to be a member of the Sagi court to talk to her, so you can't talk to her unless I like knight you and stuff.
Oh, okay. That sounds cool.
Right. So we're agreed then.
I think I'm on board. What about?
What does knighting involve? Do we have to actually perform? Is it a title, or is it? Do we have to like renew it every year?
No, I can just like give you a title. Oh, somebody asked where he got the book. I got the book from the creepy tall man and his balloon. I bought it. I don't know why he had it, but he shouldn't have had it.
Tall man in a balloon.
He nods over that way.
Yeah, we haven't seen him
past
yet.
him.
Are we trying to find a tall man on a balloon?
We're
He's
trying
not.
to find a balloon, I think.
He's not lying about that specifically, EJ. But you think at some point in this conversation, like he has said something that is bad, like that he's being very sly. Like he's playing it. He's trying to play a game here.
Hmm.
But what if she just
Yeah.
doesn't take your name out of the
Oh
book?
shit! I thought that was a 15. That's a 5. Whatever. I said it.
That's fine. I can also do some rolling. And it doesn't do any good. But like, what if she decides not to take your name out of the book, even though you found her book?
And should probably put my head on a pike.
Hmm.
She's unhappy with me as a king.
Why?
Oh,
What'd
how
you do?
come?
I don't know. She just puts the name. It's like she comes down and talks to us. She's up there
Hmm.
making deals.
Well, how are you supposed
Maybe
to
it's
get
because you
better?
don't talk to her. Maybe you need to go to her to show her that you're trustworthy, so she doesn't have to write your
What
name
if
in
I
the book.
what if I go up there and I'm like, "Hey, Pavlona, here's your book," and she's like, "Ah, my book," and kills me.
What if she does that to us?
He motions to EJ, but he's the champion. He beat Agdon in a fist fight. I heard him on the bridge.
Oh, my tails have preceded me.
Yeah, by like 30 feet. Yeah.
But it has preceded me. No matter how the distance, even if it's 5 feet. But now I will be knighted, and then I'll be Sir EJ of the greatest martial artist of the land.
I can make you like dukes or duchesses or barons or and he just starts like rattling off noble titles.
Can I get like a fancy hat to go with my title?
Oh yeah, you have to wear the appropriate attire. And he motions to his like raggedy clothes. We
Ooh.
could you'll have to go over there to get the emotions further ahead. But
Oh.
you'll go see the tailor and he'll sling you something on.
Okay. I mean, this is sounding pretty cool.
Wait, but before we like having a title is nice and everything, but what's in it for us if we give the book back to Blavlorna for you?
You get to go
And
talk.
assumingly,
You get to go talk to Bavlorna. If you're not a member of the Soggy Court, you can't go into Bavlorna's house. So I make you a member of the Soggy Court, and in return, you return the book for me.
Checks out.
I think
It's a brilliant plan. I'm a genius. I'm the greatest king to ever live.
we do require one thing though. It's very difficult to travel around here, and you probably heard, but we were advised to obtain a hot air balloon somehow. Could you throw that in, and maybe we'll have a deal?
Make a persuasion check for me.
Persuasion.
I can tell you where to find another one. I mean, it's kinda
Another
busted, but
broken
it
balloon.
is. I mean, that's half the work. You just have to fix it, right?
Puppy had something he wasn't supposed to have.
Whoa.
19. He goes, but of course you could have our balloon. Well, why
Oh.
wouldn't we give you the balloon? Yeah,
Well,
you can
thank you.
totally just take the balloon.
Very generous of you.
Yep.
It'll make our job so much easier, I imagine.
Definitely easier.
Well, how do you guys feel?
Fine.
well, having the balloon is nice. What my curiosity is, why do we need it? Like, what would we talk to Blavlorna about?
Well, EJ, we're here for a specific task. I don't know if you remember. We do need to go see Florida eventually. Anyway.
That's true. That's fair. All right. Well, I can't argue with that.
And it would be
She needs to know.
helpful.
She needs to know my renown as well.
Mhm.
You see the king like stop and think, and he goes, "I bet it was that damn knight from somewhere else that escaped. That's why she's pissed.
What knight from somewhere else?
This is little fairy dragon folk. We had him captured because she told us to capture him. We got him in a cage. She put him in the cage. Well, she put him in the
Hmm.
cage. We had the cage. And then Barnaby, the fool, decided to help him escape. They sailed off. We shot at him. Pretty sure Barnaby died, and we haven't seen the little bugger since.
Oh, poor Barnaby.
What?
Yes.
Why
Remember,
would Barnaby do
misguided.
such a thing?
I don't know. Some misguided sense of honor. It was against my orders. We do what Bavlorna says. I mean, I'm the king. The people do what I say.
Oh, okay. Very convincing.
Do you know like anybody like Barnaby's friends or like maybe somebody that worked with him closely with him before he got on that hot air balloon?
Uh, no.
No problem. Just asking for a friend.
What do you have? Do you have bullywog friends, EJ?
No, of course. I make friends wherever I go.
Oh, okay. That's true. You do have a very friendly demeanor.
Look how friendly
Oops.
he is.
Wrong one.
Well, I will take you to the palace where we get you properly attired, and then
Cool.
you can go speak to Bavlorna. And then when you're done, you can come down and get the balloon that totally works.
Oh, well, where is Pavlorna? I was under the impression that we would have the balloon in order to get to
Her
her.
cottage is just in no. Her cottage is just in the middle of the lake. There, you just row a
That
boat.
seems like a place that would be easily reached with a balloon.
Well,
That
there's
definitely
no,
works.
there's nowhere to land the balloon. You just row a boat over there.
Hmm. Well, we do have we were gonna run an errand before we went to speak to Bavlorna. So it would
This is time sensitive. Perhaps speak to her and then go run your errand. I don't want to
hmm,
die.
that's a good point.
If I
But
die, you don't get to become members of the Soggy Court. Then you never get to speak to Bavlorna.
that's true. But a question: if she doesn't have your book, will she still remember to kill you?
I don't. I don't think she ever forgets anything.
Well, then why
Oh.
would she write it down in a book?
I don't know. I don't question the ways of the
Well,
great
maybe
all
like a
powerful
to-do list.
Bavlorna. Yeah, maybe.
Like she's like, I know I have to kill some people today, but who? And then she goes and looks in her little book.
Yeah. How,
She's
in
like, of
which?
course.
Oh, in what order did I want to do murder today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a second. He has an extra toe.
What?
Sorry. Continue.
The puppy? You
Fingered
think
man?
the puppy has an extra toe?
Yes.
What are you
Oh,
talking
really?
about?
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
Look at his feet. Look.
Babe, that's his dew claw. All
He
dogs
doesn't
have
have
that.
it on the other foot.
Oh, then he's missing a toe.
He's
Yeah,
not missing a toe.
yeah. It may have gotten torn off when he was like an infant, basically. That
You're
happens
missing
sometimes.
a toe, my baby.
Oh, poor baby.
Poor thing.
Owie.
Yes, Archer doesn't have dew claws on
He
his back
probably
feet
doesn't
either.
care.
Some dogs do, some dogs don't.
Guess
Well,
that means that he always has one toe out the door.
he's got one testicle too.
He has both. They haven't dropped yet.
He's
I
got
was
one
about to say, you
dropped
should have named him
testicle.
Napoleon.
Sorry. Minor panics, everybody. Yeah, we want to speak to Bavlorna.
Hmm.
Kind of sounds like a bad plan. But okay. I'll do whatever you want.
Things
Maybe
we
she
do for love.
has. Maybe she has what we lost. EJ?
I don't doubt that.
Upon saying that, Violet, like, so there's like a twinge. There's like a like something snatches on you hard. DJ doesn't have the same reaction.
Hmm.
Like a twinge, like I should, or like a repulsion?
A little of both.
Oh. Well,
It's like a sinking, sickly feeling in the pit of your stomach.
Like realizing that you forgot to clean the toilet for a month.
that's a very specific feeling.
You don't like it, but it must be done.
Okay. Well, I think we've hammered out a deal here. So, if anyone has any objections, you may raise them now. But I think we're pretty much good.
Yeah, I guess I don't have much to ask for. I think that'll do.
I have reservations about doing this, but like as you said,
I'm sure it'll be
we
fine.
yeah.
Oh, actually, hang on. King Sir, knighting us won't like turn us into bullywug. Bullywogs?
He looks. He goes,
What?
of course you wish.
Okay. I'm just curious. I don't know if there's like any weird side effects besides just gaining a title and having to wear fancy clothes.
The finest of fineries, yes. From my personal collection.
Oh. Sure, it's lovely.
So fun. Much fun.
Well, let's go. I'm ready to be knighted.
Alright. I'll be into that. It's all teeth.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have art for this guy, and I didn't realize it.
Oh,
Wow,
look at him.
regal as fuck.
Does he have a pet alligator?
Not here, no.
Oh,
He's like, Quildin, to the palace, come. And he starts trundling off this way.
I love an alligator with a little frill around its
Are
neck.
we not in the palace?
No,
No, I think this is just like his lounging area, his outdoor.
it's a gazebo.
Yeah, a gazebo.
Yes, here is his pet alligator.
Oh,
Behind him.
oh,
He goes, oh yes, this is Sneeb. He quite likes pets, and he like pats him.
oh! I want to pet him.
Yes, you may pet Sneeb.
Oh, hello, Sneep.
Just be careful of your
I
fingers,
pet
please.
him.
Yes, come, and he trundles in.
Oh, I love him.
He's got this weird like squat way of walking, and he goes, if Violet ever catches up, Joey just move you over there. Here, yeet you in the building. No,
Then
stab it.
Violet comes flying in, and there's a person-shaped hole in the wall.
There we go. He goes, I, Gallop the 19th, King of the Sage Court and Lord of all I Surveil, hereby decree all of you to be, I don't know, what do you want to be, dukes?
Baroness.
Duchesses?
Duchess.
Baronesses? Duchess, this person.
Yeah, Duchess Violet. I mean,
What's the
Uh,
coolest title you have?
You'd like actual titles. Oh, well then. He looks to you for a second, and like thanks for a moment, and he goes, I will call you Knight of the Pickled Fly.
Ooh, okay, cool.
oh,
I'm into it.
do me.
Okay, he looks at Violet and he goes, I will call you Countess of Bogbottom. And then he looks at Alia, I will name you Pondflower Knight.
Oh,
And then
that's
he looks
very cute.
EJ and he's like, and you, sir, will be the Green Baron.
I don't have a speck of green on me, but I will.
Well, come here. And he goes out to like the next room, and there's a clothesline that you can see out of a window, and he starts reeling garments in off of it. He's like plays dress up with you guys for a while.
Good.
And he puts you in these ridiculous, like frumpy, stupid out like the one you saw in the artwork. Like this, lots of frills, lots of big lace, lots of
I
big
love it.
collars.
I'm into
Something in pastels.
It's all like brightly colored. And he goes, "The pastels are last season, dear." But he dresses you guys up, and he's like, "Now, you just go get one of the boats, row over to Bavlorna's cottage, head on up in there, and return this book." And he holds it out.
it. Okay.
Wait, I thought we would get our balloon first.
No, he
No,
said
No,
there's
that was
nowhere
with
to
you.
dock it.
Why would you want the
Yeah,
balloon?
that's
We
what
had a
I'm
whole
talking
talk about this. Ow! You little teething shit! Ow! Here, chew on this.
Chew on anything but his fingers.
Here.
No.
He
He
has
likes-
the rumblies only hands will satisfy.
He likes to get it like right on the part of his gums where he's teething, and like rub them, but then every once in a while, like get you with a tooth.
Yeah.
Cheeky Chase. Countess Swamp Ass. I see what you did there.
Huh? I didn't call anybody Countess Swamp Ass. Oh, handy. So yes, he gives. You guys might want to make note of your honorifics, just in case they ever come up in
I
the future.
have.
I don't know if they will or won't.
I'm excited.
But he dresses you guys up, and he's like, "Now, onward with you, good sirs and madams and others."
Sorry, he's being real loud trying to play. Hey, hush. Quiet. We need to teach him inside voice next.
Whenever Archer plays, he has to be loud, and he's discovered the puppy will play with him. So this is our lives now.
Very loud life.
No.
See if I can. Now he stops. I see how it is. You can't see the
Mhm.
little one there. They were tearing up a toy together, and now it's all over.
Aw.
Anyway. Oh no.
He's camera shy.
Man, that did the puppy get much bigger in a month?
Yeah, he's like probably gained like 3-4 pounds.
He weighs like
Because
25 pounds.
I remember like he was like, I don't know, maybe twice the size of your hand.
Yeah.
Now he's
Yeah. When Archer was a puppy, he gained about 10 pounds a month.
Yep.
For the first like 6-8 months of his life.
wow.
Hey.
It's a hell of a growth spurt.
Yeah, and
That's
They
puppy.
grow fast.
they go fast.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So you guys are dressed up. What do you want to do?
I guess. We gotta go do the thing first, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Or we could just abandon ship and take our titles and go.
Well, we did say we were going to go find a head.
Mm-hmm. I think
He
that
has
would be
to
on our
do
way.
this first, and I'm pretty sure you guys agreed.
Yeah, and also I think it would be easier to
No, here,
find the
look,
head if we had a balloon.
I'm just gonna turn dynamic lighting off for a second, and just show you guys. Look, okay.
Oh, wait.
Her,
Okay.
her,
so we
her
said we were
cottage
gonna-
is right there.
We
It's
were
right there in the center of the map.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
we were
It's literally
doing it
on
first.
this map.
Can we take a scenic route to get there?
Where
it's
would
right
you
there.
like to go?
Are we by ourselves?
Oh, fair
You
king,
can-
we
you
need
can
to
go
take
off.
a nap.
Yeah, resting is acceptable.
Oh yeah, I do need a nap.
And don't
I
forget,
definitely
I see
need.
don't forget, in the Feywild, deals hold power. You agree to do something and then don't do it, something bad may happen.
Yeah.
I actually thought she was like not here in the swamp, but at a whole different location.
Now she's here.
So
Okay.
I got this thing. she shares the message. It says, "Find Illig, the Baron of Muckstup, at once. The revolution lives."
Oh,
Cool.
well, you maybe should have shared that with us earlier.
Probably a good plan.
But
Well, I guess we should find them first before we.
Well, we already said that we have to go talk to the lady, but he said that we can sleep.
but like, I'm sure we could take a few minutes to
Wait,
go
do we?
find
Okay.
the revolution.
I'm sorry, I was minorly distracted. So whatever we said we were going to do it first, did we say we would deliver the book first, or we would go talk to her first?
That you would go deliver the book before going to get the head.
Okay, the head was mentioned in the deal?
Yeah, well, because I wanted the air balloon, the hot air balloon first. And he was like, this is slightly more urgent than whatever else you guys have got going on.
Okay, because like that, and sorry, I'm getting real specific because we've established that you follow the letter of the thing, not the spirit of the thing.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't say we would go do that like right now. I just said we would do that first. So I think we can probably mosey around town a little bit, prepare a bit before going and seeing the Vlorna.
Okay, so as long as the letter of the thing was, we would do it before we went and fetched a head. We can go do this thing first.
Yeah, I think so. I think that should be
but
fine.
if the letter was you have to do this thing first, like as in the first thing you do, then
no, I don't think that was the.
I wasn't paying that much attention to making the deal. Sorry, guys.
That's okay.
I was just kind of following along.
Seeing as you were a little distracted with the puppers.
Yeah. I have a bad feeling about going and talking to this lady, though.
Yeah, I think it's not going to end well. I'm going to pet Sneeples some more.
Can I
Pet Sneeps.
Sneeps.
Can I roll like a check or some kind for wheedling out of things?
Oh, do you not want to do this? Do you want to?
No, I
not
want
go
to. I want
talk
to. I want to see what it's about. Is all. Like I don't.
What's your question?
Basically, is it acceptable in the terms of the deals that we made to go find Illig first before doing the
I would say as long as you guys don't leave town,
Okay. All right. Cool.
then you're fine.
All right. Yeah. No, I want to see what's up with this revolution.
Okay. So it sounds like next week we will pick up the game with you guys hunting for the revolution. Viva la revolution!
Why would they give this to us? What is this like?
Well, obviously, someone is unhappy with the way things are run right now.
There's mutiny in the court.
Someone doesn't want to be a frog person in Frogland.
Well, I don't know if they can help being a frog person, but like maybe they don't like their king. Maybe they don't want to be ruled by Bavlorna.
Yes,
yeah, maybe they want meadows again.
That was the reason I wanted to do it and see what was up with it before we actually went to Bavlorna. Because, like, if that's the case, then there's.
Yeah, you should have told me that before I went and made the deal.
I'm sorry. I didn't really know how to say, sis, stop doing it. There's a.
You just whisper to me. You can whisper to me.
Yeah.
You're allowed.
Sorry, I was preoccupied with glaring at skulls. Anyway.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan for next week. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Mushroom.